And you won't stop, and you don't stop, and you won't. I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and bucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Coming out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party. Party, party, party. Hugs from the honeys, pounds from the roughnecks. See my man say that I knew from the projects. Said he had beef, asked me if I had my piece. Short 222s in my shoes. Holla if you need me, love, I'm in the house. Roman strong, see what the honeys is about. Moet poppin', hope poppin', ain't no stoppin'. Big Papa, I'm a bad boy. Niggas wanna front, who got your back? Niggas wanna flex, who got the gap? It ain't hard to tell I'm the East Coast overdoser. Nigga, you scared, you're supposed to. Nigga, I toast you. Put fear in your heart. Fuck up the party before it even starts. Is he drunk? Off a Henny and skunk? On some brand Nubian shit, beating down pump. Bitches in the back looking righteous. In the tight dress, I think I might just hit her with a little Biggie 101. How to tote a gun and have fun with Jamaican rum conversation. Once in rotation, my man Big Jock got the Glock in his waist and was smoking, drinking, got the hooker thinking. If money smell bad, then this nigga big and stinking. Is it my charm? I got the hookers eating out my palm. She grabbed my arm and said, let's leave calm. I'm hitting skins again. Rolled up another blunt, bought a Heineken. Niggas start to low down, that kid got choked out, blows was thrown, and a fucking fight broke out. Can't we just all get along so I can put stickies on her chest like little Sean? Get a pissy drunk off a Dom Perignon. And it's
Ooh, do you feel that? Can you smell it in the air? Can you feel it? It's that time again. Let's bring it back. It's time yet again. Welcome, everybody, to the Wingnut Roundup, this time for March of 2023. I'm your host, Jeff Holiday. Hello, nice to meet you. What are you doing in my room? Who are these people? So, this is a very, very special Wingnut Roundup. They're all special. What am I saying? But this is actually technically my birthday roundup. Yes, it is indeed. My birthday is April 3rd, and I have absolutely nothing planned this year. So instead of trying to do something lavish and weird and wacky, I went to Vegas last year for my 40th, like every boomer should do. I am going to spend my birthday with you. That's right, with you. And we're going to celebrate and have a good time. We're going to see some crazy wingnuts. It's going to be fantastic, amazing, huge, bigly. I am going to have an assortment of drinks tonight. This is my absolute favorite whiskey in the world, just a tiny little bit. A long time ago, many years ago, one of my viewers asked me if I really liked whiskeys, and I said, yes, indeed. They asked if I'd ever had Japanese whiskey. I said, no, I have not. And he sent me a bottle of hibiki, and it is not cheap. And Memory, who is wonderful, got me a bottle for my birthday, and I'm going to try and make it stretch as long as I possibly can. But this stuff is just out of this world. So, just a little sip. A little sip. Cheers to you. We're going to have a good time. Also up, I've got some blueberry wine. Me and Memory actually made this. We make wine every now and then just to have fun. Little thing that we do. So I'll sip on some blueberry wine.
Happy early birthday, Jeff.
Ooh.
Today is my birthday, too.
Aww.
Go Aries.
Fuck yeah. Aries represent. Thank you very much. Very sweet of you. Appreciate that. Making wine is really fun, and we actually got this from all the blueberries from like a local farm, and we squished them. We didn't step on them. I don't fuck with feet. No hate to anybody who does. And then I have this imported Nordic honey mead with hops added, Vikingersmjod. Sure, that's what it's called. All right, fantastic. I got a couple of, no Floor Jeff on Hibiki. No, that's not happening. We are not having Floor Jeff. Floor Jeff doesn't need to happen. It's okay. It's been a long time since Floor Jeff has happened. For those who know what Floor Jeff is, if you don't, it's exactly what it sounds like. We don't need to go back to the dark times. It's okay. It's okay. Life is all about improving ourselves. Yeah. So, a lot of interesting new developments and stuff going on in the chat. I love it when you guys share with me. Watching from my new job. Congratulations. I saw somebody's getting the learner's permit. Congratulations. Also, more birthdays. Happy birthday to all of you. Monthly trans rights, especially these days. Absolutely. All right. So, we got a couple of different letters. None of which said that it was okay to read on stream. That's the thing. If you ever decide that you want to mail me something, P.O. Box is listed in the description of all the videos. But you have to, if you want me to read it on stream, you have to mark that it's safe to read on stream. Otherwise, I won't do it. Don't want to share any information because sometimes people share some very sensitive things. Stories from their lives, that sort of thing. It's nudes. It's all nudes. No, it's not. It's not. Not. No. Yeah. So, also, one other thing, too. Today is National Mod Appreciation Day. Okay? It's Mod Appreciation Day. And I got to tell you, I love my mods. My mods for my Discord, mods for the channel, mods for the Twitch channel. I have a Twitch, by the way, twitch.tv/RealJeffHoliday. And my mods are the cream of the crop. I don't know where I'd be without them. They have lifted me up when I was down. They've kept the trolls at bay. They've been my biggest trolls. They give me the right kind of kick in my ass when I'm being a jerk, and they give me a little bit of an ego boost and I'm down. I love my mods. I love you very much. And there's a very special one out there who in 1 hour, it's her birthday. And so for Katzen Lady, who's a very special person, I want to say, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Katzen Lady. Happy birthday to you. I love you guys. You were amazing. All my appreciation. All right. You guys ready for the show? You guys ready for some wingnuts? We got all of the business out of the way. Old business is old business. New business is new business. We can officially move on. Who tattled? Ha! I've got spies everywhere, Katzen Lady. I got spies everywhere. All right. So, first and foremost on the docket, as we always do, because why the fuck not? If you'd like some official holiday swag, you can go to brainforcesoundeffects.com. Brainforcesoundeffects.com, the official store for, official public store for the, fucking whatever. There are shirts. You wear them. Good. Glad we're all on the same page. Okay, starting first, we're going to talk, our dear friends, about some balls. Let's go.
Okay, my outstanding friends, another shocker du jour. This
Shocker du jour.
goes back quite a few years. I talked to the Russians about their problem with these sinkholes. This is biology, my friends, and very few people understand this, but I'm going to show you right now. This is biology. Look at this layer up here. Then look at this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and all the way around.
It looks like a hole, Roger. It looks like a hole. This man is very much obsessed with holes and balls. And when I first started watching this video, I wasn't sure if we were going to have a mud fossil. I was like, okay, so it's a video about holes. Okay, I'm sure. Yeah, we'll see.
And then look at all these little ball cavities here.
Oh!
These are the Russian sinkholes. And they say a giant crater to hell has opened up in a Russian town. Well, this has been going on for some time now. I started talking to the Russians back in 2014 or 2015.
2014 or 2015. Okay, let me see if I can do the math right now real quick. That's 9 years you've been looking at Russian holes and balls. I mean, everybody's got their thing, right? Just saying.
Now, this has the same little round balls in it, and they're just frozen now. But let me show you what these things represent, because, again, this is biology.
Oh.
Okay, the crazy thing is that stuff that they're showing in Russia relates to this right here, which is interstitium. And I was talking to them in 2015. I had discovered this stuff in my mud fossils in 2010 or 2012.
The Russians, all of them, some of them, a specific group of Russians, or just the Russians? The Russians.
And they finally said, yes, this is a new organ system in 2018. They never realized it was here before. And because by the time they ever saw this, it were in flat slides. They never saw all this detail. And I could see the detail because I was working with gigantic things.
Big balls, big holes. Roger knows them all.
And they said that you'd never expect.
Wouldn't it be interesting if Roger's just like a total Chad? I mean, he's obviously like an older gentleman now. I'm assuming. I don't know what Roger looks like, but he's got kind of an old man voice a little bit. But what if Roger is like a total Chad, and he's been this way for a long time, and he's like only now retired to scoping out holes and balls in geology now, only because he retired from being just like an international playboy, jet setting around the world and just fucking chucking dick at whatever will take it. Like, I don't know, man. There's got to be some like modus operandi du jour of why he's just so obsessed with holes and balls. I'm just saying.
To discover a new body part in this day and age, but that's exactly what they just did. They found a network of fluid-filled spaces that hadn't been seen before.
Well, I can show you. Never mind. Fuck, Jesus Christ.
And that's these. Now, these are those balls that are in the walls, the balls in the walls. Now, this is a line of demarcation, which is your skin or your fascia, the coating that coats your organs, your tissues, your body, your skin. Every single thing has a membrane. And this is the coating just over the top of the membrane.
Okay.
The membrane here says, I let stuff in that I want to let in, and I'll let stuff out that I want to let out, nothing else.
Yeah, it's a membrane to separate lipid layers. Listen, the membrane is important. It is demarcation between the skin. We keep the skin and the balls separate but equal. So it's a... Shit, no, I'm not making these jokes.
And this very dark line right here is the white blood cell line, I believe. And just below is the interstitium that they're talking about here. So there's a few things they really need to address. This is the primary defense line. These are the big black cells.
Yeah.
They're white blood cells, even though they're black.
By the way, so I have been very jealous. I've been very jealous.
Was about to sit through a boring online class when WebEx took a whole dump.
Nice.
This is way more entertaining.
Good. I'm glad. I have been very jealous of Roger's plaque on his computer, on his monitor there. If anybody knows of where I can just order one of those, I need a plaque to put on it. And I even wanted to say Mud Fossil University. I don't have any other reason why I would label it anything else, but I need that. I need like little stupid things that I gather and remind me of like wingnuts and shit, you know? That's why I have a collection of wands. Anyway, let's give Roger just a little bit longer.
Everything gets crazy. It's upside down. Okay, this is what they're terrified of, is these sinkholes, and they're happening all over Russia, and I know why, and I did speak to the Russians, as I will show you, and this goes back 7 years or so ago, so it's some old footage, and it's kind of not really pretty, but it shows exactly what I did back 7 years ago. Now, you see this one here? You see the little balls that are in these walls here?
So many balls in the walls.
Those are those interstitium balls. Right? And they're the same ones you see up here, this one here. You see the balls in the walls here?
But why are there holes? Roger, why are there holes?
Same things. And you see this? This is all biology. These little runoffs are not just runoffs by accident. This is a different chemistry than this. This because this is the skin. Then you get into the interstitium. What I can tell you for certain is
I'm feeling
coming out
high.
of these sinkholes is hydrogen gases, carbon, methane gases. You see that layer?
Hydrogen, carbon, methane. Which one?
Same layer they all have. The skin is on the top. Then you get into the biology below. That one caught fire, and the other ones can catch fire too, as you're going to see in the video coming up. What I did with the Russians years ago.
Glad to catch a live for once.
Ooh.
Sadly can't stay, but I can wait to rewatch after work.
Well,
Much love, Jeff.
Much love to you. Much love to you, Puppet. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right, let's put Roger to bed. That was great. I hope that he does explain why the holes are opening up, but we're not going to find out today, unfortunately. Nirakolov, I'm too sleepy for this, so catch you on the replay. That was when we were still in the timer, but thank you, appreciate you. I hope you're watching later in the future. Thank you again, TAB. Anno says, hi, Jeff, happy early birthday. Well, thank you very much. Lanzalette, happy birthday, Jeff. Mine's also the 3rd. Awesome. And I just got fired, so bummer. So I'm looking forward to the Roundup. Need some fun. At least I don't have to work on Monday. That's true. That's true. Always look on the bright side. That's good. Thank you again, SMAWJ and Puppet on Strings. Appreciate you guys. All right, my magnificent friends. On the topic of balls, let's learn how to make more balls. Now, this had some audio in it, but it didn't really say anything except for I'll narrate what it said, but it was just a fantastic little quick clip. I just added, I added some better music to it. So basically the audio was like, you need to make sure you gather your chi into a ball. I mean, look at this guy. He's practically a fucking wizard. That's incredible. I've never been able to do that. I have stood with my hands vaguely open right in front of my chest awkwardly and stared at people for extended periods of time. I have never managed to make a chi ball. I've tried. Lord knows I've tried. This one looks like somebody they just got done on guard duty at Abu Ghraib, and they're like, yo, film me in the back. I wanna try and make an energy ball. That's the vibe I'm getting. I don't know. That's the first thing I thought. And of course, you can make ass balls too. I can do those. I can make ass balls. I got that one mastered. I don't see that. Mm, I don't see shit. I don't see shit. I don't know why they would put this in the video of like this is proof that we can like I- and you know the title of this video was how to improve your magnetism. I don't know. I don't know. Asphalt tutorial, please. You gotta subscribe to my OnlyFans. I'm curious why he's holding his hands like that if he's channeling the balls out of his head. That was a little weird. Is this supposed to be that bug that's flying around? Like, look, that's a bug. That's like a moth or something. That's not a chi ball. That's. Oh, you love my shirt? Yeah. This is my favorite YouTube channel. Like, hands down right now. I love Some More News. They're incredible. Yeah. I don't really understand. What's so strange to me is that there are billions and billions and billions of videos on the internet, billions of them. And anybody can just randomly throw whatever kind of crazy, awkward, bizarre shit that they fucking want on there. And they do things like this. Somebody decided to take the time out of their lives to sit and record themselves very far away from the camera and awkwardly try and make a chi ball. And you know what? I'm glad they do. I'm glad that they do. I would take 1,000,000 of these over 95% of political commentary. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's just so like oddly wholesome. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's very strange. But all right. Here we go. We're going to just move straight into he's alive. Now, before I woke up this morning, I was a little bummed. I felt like I was going to let you guys down for the roundup because there was a couple of mainstays that I couldn't find. For one, the Great Black Dragon had not in fact posted in a while, like a month, and I was worried about him. But then this morning I check and he has graced us, the Alpha and the Omega of the universe, the Great Black Dragon, graced us with a video. Also, Moombi made nothing but shit videos all month, not entertaining at all. This morning dropped a fucking banger. We'll watch that one later. So yeah, it was meant to be. It's kismet. It's destiny. It's providence. Words of why we're gonna have such a good time today. But indeed, he is still alive. He has not arisen because he's still stuck in. This whole situation is so weird. I think Christine Weston Chandler formed a better chi ball. Probably. Let's go, Black Dragon.
Anyway.
Okay.
People ask me, what am I that I can see and know their stuff? I call myself a hybrid. I can't tell you what I am. You couldn't, almost no
Nobody puts Black Dragon in a corner, all right?
one can actually see yourself for who you are and appreciate yourselves. You don't understand how awesome you are. I'm the freak. I'm creation's freak.
Oh, baby, don't talk about yourself like that. We love you. You're a precious, precious, beautiful snowflake containing the ungodly beast of the multiverse, threatening to destroy and burn and shred civilization and all of reality. But really, you're a sweetie pie. We love you.
That's why I'm the only thing that's ever brought all this information here. Out of 2.8 quadrillion lives that we've had,
What?
Excuse me. Out of 2.8 quadrillion Earth years,
Wait.
that spirit's been going in the body.
Wait, that's not right. Wait, 2.8 quadrillion. What? No. The universe hasn't even been. Oh boy. I think the Great Black Dragon is very confused.
This has never happened before because now it's time. Well, that's like
in the 15.6 quadrillion Brazilian wax years of everything. I haven't been this awesome, but now I am. So pay attention and give me more subscribers on YouTube.
Gandhi, I try to get you all to, stand together heart to heart and forget about your religions. Just, use your heart. And this life is my last of, pretty much everyone else's last life too. 6 years after I'm gone, that's it for the solid body lives. You having better lives as spirit in spirit bodies, dense energy bodies that your spirit goes into. The body itself isn't spirit. It's energy that you go into. Anyway, there's a limit to what I could tell you. I've told you before that I've been told by the other side when I first woke up that I was called the Destroyer. Well,
wait, hang on.
I denied that at first.
Hang on. So, Zool was the devil dog that infected Dana Barrett? Was it Dana Barrett? I think it was Dana Barrett. So that means the Destroyer was... Why can't I remember that? What was the form of the Destructor? Gozer! Okay, so JRISX is basically Gozer the Gozerian. I'm up on the headcanon. I'm trying to follow this. I want to make sure. Somebody has to appreciate and catalog the epic journey that we keep going through, okay? It's important.
And then later on found out, why it's true and the extent of it. And I didn't want to say too much because it's like I'm arrogant or something. I'm not. I am what I am.
And that's how that I am.
And I'm finally doing what I've been wanting to do. By the way, 2 point...
Did he just cough in his hand and rub it all over his face? Well, yeah. When you are a being made of pure cosmic multiversal energy, you don't just throw that away. You just reabsorb it through your dermal layers, Like, it's called recycling. It's why people drink their pee, okay? All right? You got to be enlightened.
8 quadrillion years we've been having lives. That's Earth years that we've been having lives. That's over 2,800 trillion Earth years.
Wow.
And carbon dating is crap. I mean, it's not real shit. It's all we have, but it's you'll find out soon by the ETs.
So carbon dating is bullshit. We'll find out soon from the ETs, soon enough. But we're learning about it now from the Alpha Omega creator and destructor god. Got it. Also, it's kind of weird, though, that he had to be told something. Like, does that mean that the Great Black Dragon has a daddy god above him, too? I don't know. I don't know how any of this works. I've never been a god. I don't know.
Birds that are here when they help you understand a little bit. I'm running out of time.
Brother, you've been running out of time for 8 years. Think about 8 years, yeah.
I almost can't function at all anymore, and it looks like we're finally about to get things going to me to get out of this body and finish all the work.
I know. Look, I feel so bad about this though, because on the off chance that there's somebody who's watching the Roundup for the first time, they've never seen this show, they don't know anything about JRASX, the Great Black Dragon or whatever, and then like here's me, some dickhead 40-year-old gutter punk laughing at a guy talking about how he's dying. it probably doesn't look great. It probably doesn't look great at all. But while I was getting ready for this show, I went back and I was watching some of the very first roundups. I think it was like the third or the fourth roundup I ever did. God, I don't even remember like when that was, like 2017 or 2018 or something like that. And we watched him, and he was saying the exact same fucking thing. The won't be long now. Just you wait. As soon as I get out of this body, I'm just gonna burn all you motherfuckers to the ground. Oh, I want to die. You know, so it's just one of those things where you can't really always provide the context. You just gotta hope nobody just randomly stumbles on it. They're like, "Who is this jackass? What a jerk! Wow, what a jerk!" All right. Darth Acutis, I think I see the problem with the chi balls. They forgot the requisite 20 minutes of screaming and the blonde hair dye. True. Very true. That's very true. I think that is a requirement. That's actually how you get the energy. The chi for your chi balls is the blonde bleach blonde hair dye. Samanda Ambergay. Been forever since I caught a roundup. Love you, Jeff. Hope you're well. I am doing very well. Thank you very much. Tender Soul, thank you. And Violet the Witch. Yo, Jeff, happy birthday. Me and my boyfriend are moving to a new state next year and plan to get married soon after. That's awesome. We'd love to fly you out to be our love mage at the ceremony if that offer still stands. That offer is always, always open. Also, and this is actually a pretty good time that we should talk about something real quick. But yes, I am ordained. I performed quite a few weddings. You ever want me to hit you guys, any of you guys, just fly me out there and give me a place to crash, I'll do it, as long as the scheduling works. Also, I started a job last year being a tour guide for motorcycle tours where people come from out of the country, come to see America, like cruise on motorcycles, that sort of thing. I worked those tours, and I'm doing that again this summer. Now, this isn't going to impact the roundup very much, except next month. Because next month, during roundup time, I will not be here. So we're going to have the April roundup, like, in the middle of the month, right before I leave for this tour. All the rest of the months should be fine. At the end of the month, I'm not on tour, so I'll have, like, really cool stuff to show you guys from being on tour. But, yeah, so the April one we're going to be doing in, like, 2 weeks. It's gonna be a little fucking crazy, but yeah, it'll be fun, and it's good money, and it's a good excuse to get some awesome footage around the country, and yeah, it'll be cool. So just letting you guys know. So when you see that there's a Wingnut roundup coming up on, like, I don't know which day it's gonna be, April 15th, 14th, something like that, you're not like, what the fuck? There's a reason. All right. Anyway, moving on. Let's get physical. We're gonna just briefly touch on some like Wingnut news real quick. For those of you guys who know, this is a call for an uprising. He has cycled through something like 14 channels at this point. He got giga-slapped by YouTube, and they nuked every single one of his channels. It hasn't really affected him too much because he's on, like, all these other video platforms that suck, and he's still doing numbers, so he'll be fine. But he had to make a new account just because he needs the attention. He made this, so listen to this stupid crap.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm the Woke Warrior. Hold on, I'm taking off my mask. Actually, I'm going to put my mask on. I don't want to get sick while I'm recording here, but anyway, I'm a new YouTuber. I have always wanted to do this on YouTube, and I've seen so many wonderful content creators with so much inspiring content. I've seen people, fill their swimming pools with Pepsi and swim in it. I've seen people throw feces at I've seen it all. And I'm going to try my hand now as a woke warrior. Now, if you're wondering...
Yeah. So, blah, 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 blah. Call for an uprising, whining and crying and being obnoxious. So, is anybody surprised? No, of course not. Of course not. What is this one? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Before we get to the next one, because this is a banger. We're going to have a lot of fun with this banger. Christian says, Jeff, I bring you a message from my personal future as apology for missing the start of the stream. So I've traveled back in time to the beginning. By the time I return to the present, you will have pronounced foy. Oh, pronounced foy. Foy? Foy. Okay. Foy. And that broke my brain there for a second. Okay, this might be a little non sequitur. I don't like anime, but I did. I really liked anime. And if you like anime, that's totally cool. It's totally fine. I'm not hating on anime or anything, but I don't really like it. I just haven't seen one that I've liked in a really long time. Not since, like, I don't know, Trigun Cowboy Bebop, some shit like that. But way back in the day, there was an anime that I've never been able to get out of my goddamn head, and it was called Harmageddon. Okay? And the reason why was the voice acting was so ridiculous. Like, there was at one point the evil bad guy, anime voices and shit, right? The evil bad guy, he's talking in Japanese, and I only know a little bit of Japanese, so I don't know what he was saying, but basically he's, and then he all of a sudden goes, moo, 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 moo. And the first time I heard that, I fell over laughing my ass off really hard. Like, what the fuck? Record that, or rewind that. Because the VCR, moo, 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 moo. No idea. Subtitles do not say moo, moo, moo. Says nothing about a cow and does not say a multiple of one word. No idea what the fuck he was talking about. But then, the best part about this stupid fucking anime was that the god, the good god, the hero god or something, its name, Floy. Yeah. Floy. Now, nobody said Floy. It had to be pronounced Floy. So as soon as I saw Foy, F-O-Y, on that Streamlabs message, all of a sudden in my head, Floy. Fuck. Transported back in time 25 goddamn years. Swear to fucking Christ, man. Is this dementia? I don't know. Anyway, that was, Floy. There you go. Mm-hmm. All right, anyway, here's a banger.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, Africa.
Greetings, family, and welcome to another episode of Ask Dr. Mumbi. My name is Dr. Mumbi Seraki. How you?
Jeff, are you going to have your birthday party or whatever this Saturday? No, this is my birthday party right here. I'm not doing shit for my birthday this year. I don't give a fuck. I'm celebrating with you guys. Oh, yeah.
Doing? How's everything going? I really do pray, family, that you are well in all your ways and that you're moving into living life very much on your own terms, reporting live and direct from the Maya Miko Collective. That's my dog, Sir Errol. He's just loving this space. Just sending you all the highest level, aspirations, best vibes, and really praying that you are moving into living your best life, living in your narrative at the very least. And that you're building up your, narrative one mental brick at a time.
Hell yeah.
There's an article that was shared.
We're doing mental masonry, guys. Mental fucking masonry. Fuck yeah. Sir Errol. Yeah, cute dog. Hey, cute fucking dog, man. I'm into it.
With me by one of our my Patreon family that was talking about how Babylon is now saying that they will achieve humans. Humans in the Matrix, humans who have taken the okie doke, if you know what I mean, will achieve immortality in 7 years. And this guy called...
Is that a new term for getting the vaccine, is getting the okie doke? Is that what that is? I think that's what that's supposed to be. That's interesting. You'll have cake and booze? Ooh.
called Ray Kurzweil. He's famous for making predictions that have actually become true. So he's one of the leading predictors from the Babylon system. And he said, that we're living in an age of rapid technological changes. New inventions are taking place in AI, machine learning, and nanotechnology on the daily. And remember, family, whatever they're telling us is happening now, they're 50 years ahead. But now the way
So I will say, I love Ray Kurzweil. Ray Kurzweil is an amazing futurist, pretty badass. A lot of the stuff about Ray Kurzweil's life, if you know much about him, sounds like total horseshit and science fiction. It's not. Just isn't. Man managed to completely reverse his diabetes just by before he knew anything about biology, sitting there studying nutrition, studying biology, blah 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 blah. Went through, did everything he had to do, and changed his body chemistry to the point that he bounced back from his diabetes. He taught a computer how to make an original piece of music back in.
Nice. Caught a Roundup live again. Happy pre-birthday to you, Daddy Jeff.
Aw, thank you, Dawn. Thank you. That's very sweet of you, buddy. You already sent me birthday money 2 days ago. What are you doing, man? And Ray Kurzweil also programmed a computer to make an original piece of music. And this is, I think it was in the 80s or some shit. It was crazy. The dude is a mad genius.
AI accumulates and calculates and computes information has meant that AI has actually caught up with them in their 50 years ahead plans. Because all they've ever done with technology, they've never invented anything, family. All they've ever done is rob the tombs, rob the libraries, rob the pyramids of the great ones, of the ancient ones, and try and reverse engineer some of the technology that they found. They're the best copycats, but they're not original in any sense of the word. And so
they're stealing immortality from us is basically the gist of that. That's fine. That's fair. That's cool. He most certainly did not cure diabetes. He didn't cure diabetes. He reversed his diabetes.
Listen to this, family, just to make you think how scary
if he stops doing his treatments, it'll come back. Oh, yeah.
Their world is going to be. Because I personally feel that the AI reality already exists. We are already in, AI has taken over so much, especially behind the scenes of running the world. They just haven't hit our homes and, a lot of our leisure, let's say.
Kind of true.
But behind the scenes, AI is ruling, family. And it's so scary. I don't know if you've heard of, is it GI chat or something? Where you give AI an idea and it can build you anything from a business plan to a strategy to everything.
Sure.
Even it can write a paper for you, et cetera, et cetera. So, this guy was saying that in 7 years...
The horror. A computer program then can write your homework for you. No! I mean, look, I understand the implications of AI can be pretty spooky, and yeah, there are some reasons to have some concerns here and there, sure, but the way some people talk about it, how Mumbi just talked about it, family, you have to understand this AI, it can do your homework. Well, shit. Somebody find Sarah Connor, okay? It's too far. It's too far, guys. It's too far.
Humans might be able to live indefinitely. He's called Ray Kurzweil, and he believed that the technology advances and expansions we're witnessing today in genetics, robotics, and nanotechnology, people will soon have nano robots running through their veins. And nanobots are tiny robots which are 50 to 100 nanometers wide, which carry out tasks in clinical medicine. They're also used in research as DNA probes, cell imaging materials, and cell-specific delivery vehicles. When I read this, family, I mean, all of this is kind of scary when you hear this. And he says, that
Why?
he thinks that nanorobots are the future of medicine, and they'll be able to repair people's bodies at a cellular level,
Awesome.
making them immune to disease and aging,
Sure.
and eventually death. And he said humans can upload their consciousness into digital form, which would also help them to achieve immortality if the body failed them.
That's awesome.
Who wants to live in that world, family?
What do I need for my birthday? What can I say that I can get away with on here? I'm not going to be a scumbag. I had a couple of thoughts go through my head. What do I need for my birthday? Peace on earth, goodwill towards man. That's what I want. You know? That's good. I'm good with that. That's cool. I don't need shit.
That one sounds...
Oh my god. Oh my god. I totally did forget about something. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm going to have to go and get that after my break. I got to remember that. Okay.
creepy. It sounds like every AI horror movie we've ever imagined combined. Every sci-fi movie where, you know, the robots took over humanity. I mean, that's literally what they're walking their people into. And I feel like that is the hell on earth they were talking about.
But that's the thing, though. So Mumby is talking about this, like, this sci-fi Terminator, Skynet sort of, like, crazy reality that we're going to be heading towards. But all the stuff that she just read, all of the things that she gave as like, examples of what they're trying to do are all good. They're all good.
My nanobots can beat up your nanobots.
Oh, yeah? Fucking bring it. Okay? My nanobots have been training with master martial artist Comrade Steven Seagal, okay? The premier Putin ball washer Steven Seagal, the man with the 1,000-yard stink face, okay? My nanobots, I can't. I just can't. I'm good. No, I'm good. Listen, my nanobots have to put up with a lot of shit. They're pretty tough, okay? I do a lot of damage to this shriveled shell of a man that I am.
Whether the system...
Someone in the chat is named Terminator 850. I'm right here. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm on your side, Terminator. I'm on your side. Mumby's the one that's not embracing our glorious AI-driven future, okay?
The beast system is now taken over by an artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
And when I read this, because we've now entered a very special season for the next 7 years, family. Aquarius has entered into Pluto. I'll probably do a whole separate show on that.
Wait, Aquarius has entered Pluto? I don't think that's how astrology works. Is that... Wait. I know, like, quite a few people who watch me like astrology and stuff like that. I find it really entertaining. You know, it's cool. I don't think you can have, like, a sign in Pluto. Can you? Was Pluto part of astrology? I didn't think so. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. Maybe wrong.
Just what it means astrologically, but the kind of indications and information that we should be getting, the underlying information that we should be getting from this massive transit. Because it's like the new Earth will solidify, let's say, in 7 years. And so if they haven't achieved their nanotechnology and transitioned into transhuman, half robot, half human, they're not going to survive.
Based.
Because it will be too hot. It will just be a totally different atmosphere.
Oh, well, no. I mean, that's sad for them, but, like, I'm going to be a cybernetic monster, and I'm just going to be cozy. I'm going to be fine. Shit, I'll take some cybernetics right now. You got any? Hey, you're asking what I need for my birthday? Cybernetics. I need some cybernetics. Absolutely. That would be good. Although, like, the thing is... Like, okay, so usually, like, if you're going to get a cybernetic replacement, it's because something is, like, really broken. Well, nothing on me is really that broken. Maybe my liver and maybe my lungs. But other than that, I think only my ankles, which is a weird thing. Rest of my legs, I got some nice fucking legs. Nice legs. Knees aren't in too bad a shape, you know? Like, I'm pretty good. But for some fuck-off reason, every 2 years or so, I'll just be walking along, and then one of these little fuckers will just go, and then I just can't fucking walk for like 2 weeks. And I don't know why they do that. I'll take cybernetic ankles. Thank you very much.
Feel how we're switching atmospheres, family. If you've got that sophisticated, you know, spiritual eye, because now we're dealing with spiritual sophistication. That's what the fifth dimension is. Because the only thing now, even the ones who created the AI are no longer able to control the AI because of how fast the AI has computed. The AI is now more intelligent.
She definitely watched a movie like a Terminator movie or something before she recorded this. Okay, sure. All right. Anyway, banger video. Absolutely bang. You know what? Let's give it 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. This is a great video.
Then the Babylon scientists and researchers.
You want cybernetics? We'll hook you up, free of charge. Sincerely, the Borg.
You know, if the Borg just had better PR.
There he is!
Hey!
Happy birthday, Jeff. Trans rights. Love you.
Love you too, Chaotic Kitten. I'm just going to leave the end of that being cryptic. It's cool.
And it's starting to even get scary. I think they had to shut one down. I don't know in what country, because it was talking about how it wanted to destroy humanity. It's not the first time. People think it's all funny, even when it makes the news. But basically, family, for the chosen ones, which is why I'm even sharing this story, take it to mean that you have maximum 7 years to enter into your new reality, to build your community with those of spiritual and soul-mindedness who will be brought into your life. You have...
Okay, all right. No, we're good. Okay. Moving on. You Borg sellout? Hey, listen. There's just like a few things. A few things the Borg could do to like offer into their sign-up package. I mean, the military does it. Why not the Borg? You know, like, we are the Borg. Come and join us. We have Taco Tuesdays. We are the Borg. It's free fuckathon Fridays. One big Borg orgy. Borgy. It's a Borgy, right? I mean, that's at least a little bit more compelling than just simply like, we're going to erase your individuality and then make you into a mindless servitor drone, blah, 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 blah. Boring, you know? Oh, yeah, okay. No, that's a good point. Apparently, 20 minutes ago, the grand jury in New York decided to indict Donald Trump. Now, we're not going to talk about it because we don't do politics during the Roundup, if we can avoid it. But I will give a shout out to Drunken Peasants here on YouTube, my very, very dear good friends that I love, and I'm on their show very often. They'll have a show tonight, an hour after this show is over, and I guess they're gonna cover the news. So once you're done having fun laughing at weird people with me, you could go watch them because they're pretty based and red-pilled or whatever. I don't know what the kids say. Whatever the kids say these days. I'm a boomer. Yikes. Dawn, thank you very much again. Aaron, also, thank you very much. Very, very generous of you. Really appreciate it. Asia Lynn, need some ha-has because America's depressing. Yeah, happy birthday, Jeff. I totally understand. That's why we're going to have some fun today.
Happy birthday, Jeff. Have some monies for your B-Day. And since the day of visibility for specific minority actively being attacked in the U.S. is tomorrow, trans rights are human rights.
Trans rights are human rights. Are human rights. Very, very important. Muy importante. Muy importante. People, lend me your ears. The funny thing about rights is that unless everybody's got them, they ain't worth shit. So as long as there are people out there that don't get the same amount of rights as the rest of us, our rights are fucking invalid and useless. They mean nothing. Human rights have to apply to everyone. Trans rights are human rights. Simple as. Simple as. Don't hit me with any other bullshit. Is what it is. All right, let's get going. Oh, fuck. Okay. Speaking of shitheads. So, I had to fix the audio on this one, too, because I had some stupid audio, and it didn't seem very appropriate. This is an advertisement for a church. So let's watch it, but with the fixed audio. Are you looking for a church that has valor? Are you looking for a place where you and all of your bros can get together and arm wrestle and fist fuck each other? Do you like pulling rope and listening to old men scream about how much they're afraid of the queers? Well, then we've got the church for you. Come on down, bring your Proud Boy gear, make sure you fly in a helicopter for some reason, and then pretend like you're being fueled by a Holy Spirit that preaches something diametrically opposite to how you live your life. Let's embrace the hate, let's act like fake machismos, and let's walk around with our dicks hanging out. It's the Awakened Church. Fuck me. Have some random footage of soldiers soldiering and doing soldier stuff. Of course, sure, fuck, why not? Shred that heavy metal guitar for Jesus. Indeed, indeed. So we can have fun with this, but like, at the same time, this is goofy and only scary in so much as people buy into this kind of weird shit. It's very weird. Now, here's the thing. I get it. I get it. Because, you know, I was young once. I used to have more pep in my step. And I went to fucking raves and crazy-ass concerts and shit like that. Weird festivals, people running around, having a lot of fun, taking weird drugs. And, you know, cranking out to some weird music and having a good time. And functionally, visually, kind of looks a lot like that. But it's the subtext that's different. And that subtext is important. Very important. I'm gonna kill you. Why? Yeah, dude, mega churches are fucking weird. They're super weird. And like very prominently displaying some pretty politically charged kind of stuff there. It's a little weird for a church. It's a little weird. Bro dude church. Yeah, fuck, man. Whatever. It's cool. I didn't have any of that narration planned either. That just kind of like the spirit came through me, if you will. Yes. All right. Talking about spirits, let's get into some exorcism shit. This is my favorite. Let's go.
In the mighty name of Jesus.
This is what happens when a demon wants to fight. Calm down, Elizabeth.
I'm coming to get you next. You're next.
Somebody ate the last sausage roll! Yeah!
Find your feet. I'm going to tell this thing to leave. When you hit the ground, it's done. In the mighty name of Jesus, leave it. That spirit submits itself to the humility of your life under the hand of God. It will leave your life. You hear me? You hear me? Now, damn. Come on, everyone.
Maybe I should be a deliverance minister. Never mind.
There it comes. You see that? Yes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
No, please, no, please.
Why are you begging me? Why are you begging me? What are you doing, baby?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. What are you doing to her life?
We had you read a script and gave you a sandwich before you came in, remember?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Answer me.
I don't know.
In the mighty name of Jesus.
No.
Huh?
We need like a heavy metal, like a TikTok style heavy metal cover of this one. This one's pretty fucking good. This is pretty awesome.
Witchcraft spirit.
She sounds like Mike Patton in Phantomos. Look it up.
If she submitted to Jesus,
Yes.
then come out of her body. Come out of her body. Be free in the mighty name of Jesus. Do you forgive the people who hurt you? Do you want to be filled
I
fully
do.
with the Spirit of the Lord?
I do.
Say, Jesus,
Jesus,
fill me
fill me, Jesus.
to overflow.
Yo, I need to be a deliverance minister. What the fuck, man? Woo!
to overflow.
You want that?
I do.
What's your name?
Marissa.
Lord Jesus, I thank you for Marissa. I pray right now in Jesus' name. Give her what she
So this reminds me. And also I am working on it. I want to try and get it out before I go on tour. But the Reawaken America tour that I went and attended, and when I got prayed over, that was pretty fantastic. It reminds me of that, like everybody being like, we must pray over this one, pray over this individual, and it's a very, very strange, uncomfortable situation when you find yourself in one. I already deliver enough? That's true. That's true. I am very giving. It's just stressing me the fuck out. That's okay. We're moving on anyway. Holy shit. What the fuck? I'm just shaking my head at Chaotic Kitten for sneaking in that Twitch subscription while we were doing the roundup. All right, here we go. Let's do some Bob. You guys ready for some Bob? Ready for the Bobby? Come on, Bobby. Still a banger. What a banger. What the fuck?
Hi. I have an unusual question. What kind of demon do you have? You may think that you don't have demons, but what if you do?
I don't know.
What sort of evil spirit would you want to be on the lookout for? You may think that this is an odd line of questioning, but hear me out.
Okay.
Almost every day I encounter people for whom knowing the answer to this question, what kind of demon do you have, is the difference between spiritual success or a life of misery. Demons generally fall into one of two general categories.
Okay, hit me with them.
Simply, some demons do, some demons are. By that I mean that do demons are evil spirits of action defined by their assignments, such as death or murder.
He is a real demon of action.
Other demons are specified by what we grammatically call their proper name, who they are. Their name is not necessarily connected.
Oh, that's right. This goes in, okay, this is actually Bob Larson. Well, not just him. It's kind of a new thing with Deliverance Ministries. I can explain this actually pretty easily. You'll see it with like him and Noah Hines and like a bunch of other boring people that are like, casting out all spirits of hatred, casting out all spirits of jealousy, casting out all spirits of cheating on your taxes and clipping your toenails too tight. And that's like the demons that do versus the demons that are like Jezebel or whatever. That's what they're talking about. I don't think demons are real at all. I realized as I was about to say, I don't think there's such a thing as a demon called hatred, but I don't think there's any demons at all. But whatever, it's fine.
To what they do. And an example would be Lucifer or Leviathan. Knowing this distinction helps to guide the deliverance process.
You know, wouldn't it be interesting if there was like even more specific demons too? Like if there was like a tier system for the do demons, the doing demons, right? So you got like murder demon and, you know, genocide demon, and then it goes a little bit lower and it's like thievery demon and liar demon, and then you got like won't stop doing an upper decker in the truck stop bathroom demon, or, you know, cheats on the extended child care credit on taxes demon. It's shit like that, you know? And there's got to be some pretty sorry fucking demons. I got like this whole Monsters, Inc. kind of like interaction sort of thing going on in my head right now. Anyway.
Here's an example of a man named Bill. Now in his 60s, Bill had served Christ his entire life, but he also experienced a history of failed marriages, depression, and pornography addiction. Still, he kept his faith, attended church, read his Bible. Bill tried to serve the Lord with a mixture of devotion and obligation, but the standard solution of increasing his spiritual virtues wasn't working. On the surface, it appeared he was spiritually steadfast, but Behind the scenes, Bill lived in shame and misery.
He just couldn't put those extra points on his character sheet. Got it.
After decades of disappointment, he now had thoughts of suicide. In this state of desperation, Bill scheduled a virtual encounter with me. Within minutes of ministry, I uncovered something that Bill had never told anyone.
Is the deliverance process getting butt banged in the woods by rednecks? No. It should be. Vastly more entertaining and probably more rewarding. And if you have to pay for it, probably worth more money as well. No, deliverance ministry is just, it's the latest fad, and it's been... It goes back to like the revival shows, you know, the evangelicals going and casting out the spirits in the big circus tents and shit like that. You know, jet setting around and filling people up with the Holy Spirit of Jesus. But now they can be really boring, and they can just do it over like a Zoom call and shit. Very highly monetized, not even hiding what their, you know, horse shit is anymore.
Childhood sexual experimentation.
What?
With pornography.
Okay, what?
This tragic occurrence.
Okay, no. We're good. Okay, moving on, Bob. Moving on. No. I got what I needed out of you. Dragon of the West says, happy early birthday, Jeff. Thought I'd send my birthday buddy a meager birthday present. Laughing my ass off while mopping floors at my elementary school. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Good to see you. Zebra Vlogs, glad I caught the Roundup tonight. I am glad you did too. As well. Also. And then Dragon of the West, I don't know or have a demon. They're too chaotic. What does he have to say about devils? They may be evil, but they're lawful and offer warlock pact. By the way, there are a hierarchy of demons according to Catholics. I figured there kind of was, but like... I gotta be honest. Like a lot of the historical demonology sort of stuff, it just sounds like a bunch of LARPy bullshit on the same scale as like reading the monster manual from Dungeons and Dragons, but without like the finer details or the interesting backstories or the power levels or the stats, you know? So I kind of think that like they're like amateurish and kind of shit, you know? Seriously. I think it would be much more effective if you were to point at like the what the just fucking say?
Wanted to get chat to wish Katzen Lady a happy birthday too.
Yeah,
but
we
you
did that.
beat me to it right at the start.
Yeah.
Instead, happy birthday to both of you.
Aw, thank you, Redania. Very sweet of you, buddy. Thank you. I lied about the time. Did I? What time is it right now in... Oh, you know why? You people in Europe, you don't have daylight savings time, do you? Blame it on my government, okay? Blame it on my government. I am... I don't know. I'm a victim, okay? I'm a victim of my government not getting away with this archaic practice, okay? Sorry about that. My bad. What was I saying? Doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? All right, moving on. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Little bit more exorcism. We want some exorcism in our lives. We do. Marine Demon speaks, I am the big boss.
Cut! You demon. Yeah! Hey!
Yeah!
Get! Whatever arrow and whatever assignment you have put against this woman, we are breaking it today. You family demon. All way out. Fire!
Wait, they do have it, but it starts later, and okay, so it does, it's fine. So I was right. I don't know. Somebody in the chat's wrong. I don't know. Fuck whatever.
All of your body. From your head to toe. Look. Look at this. Hey! Look. All the way from Canada.
Okay, just so we're clear, because I need to make sure everybody understands this. That's my O face. Just like that. So when you see it, don't freak out.
Demon, you see. Hey! Who are you? Speak out in Jesus' name in this place. Let the fire. Who
are you?
Leave me alone.
Why did you come to this?
Leave me alone.
You don't want me to bother you.
She's my wife.
She's just vibing,
So
dude. Leave her alone. She's vibing.
She's married.
She's married.
Belong to me.
She belongs to you.
She's belong to
From
me.
the marine kingdom.
Belong to me.
From the water.
She's my.
You're the husband from the water.
Yes.
You're the husband from the water.
She's my wife.
Do you have children with her?
She's my wife.
You have children with her?
No.
Not yet.
But this is my wife.
This is your wife.
Yes.
Why
Why you pray for her?
Why I pray for her?
What?
Because it's my ministry.
Because you said, oh, she's prophetess. What is kind of prophetess she is? She's prophetess for what?
You know, it's interesting because, like, a lot of times when I watch a video, I feel like I need to provide some context or crack some jokes and everything. But I'm kind of fascinated by this. I'm actually just kind of like, I want to see where this goes. It sounds like they're having a casual marriage dispute, you know, but it like spicy, but yeah.
You want me to pray?
Yes, every day. I'm a prophetess. God love me. God love me. Why? She's not going to be prophetess. That's why I wanted to kill her before.
Oh, you want to kill her?
I have to kill her.
You want
she
to kill her?
has to die before.
She wants to die.
Because she has a calling. And she's going to touch the world. She's going to preach. And she will...
Have you guys ever had any Caribbean friends? Because I did. And his parents, like, okay. This just sounded like how they were arguing over taxes. This is fucking great. This is awesome. Why did you not pay the electrical bill? I needed the money for gas. What are you talking about? We needed to pay the electrical bill. How am I going to get the kids down to school? I don't know. We need to figure this out. Why are you yelling at me? Like, it's fucking great. Love it. Love it.
Heal people. That's why she came for you.
Forgive my Caribbean accent. They are lovely people. They're fantastic. I just suck at accents.
Because you have anointing of the healing. I was going to kill her yesterday night.
So you
all the night she
Hey! You didn't want her to come here?
Yes.
Why not?
Because you are danger. You are the one who want me to die. You are going to kill me. That's why she should die before she came here. But it's too late for me. I can't even touch her. I can't even talk to her. I can't talk to her.
I can't even talk to you anymore. I can't even talk to you anymore. This is great. It's like they're having a domestic dispute. It's pretty good. Yeah, Caribbean. I pronounce Caribbean like Billy Ocean does. Caribbean Queen. Is a steam in the same dream. Anyway, and our hearts say beat is one.
Because now she's here. Because you have a fire in you. You have a fire. There is something in you. I cannot handle it. I cannot handle it. Let me go by peace. I want to go by peace. But when she go back...
It's interesting, too, because Ed is just kind of struck silent by this, too. Like, he's just letting her go. Like, go ahead. Go ahead. This is fire. I don't know. I love it. I watched this whole video, and I was highly entertained. We probably can't do the whole thing here right now, and I doubt people are as entertained by it as I am, but that's okay. Welcome to the Actors Studio. Fire, fire, fire. Let's see. Ooh, yep. Here, let's do this. I'm gonna stand up. All right. The sexual tension, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. There was a little bit of sexual tension there. You can feel it. Let's see. Dragon of the West. Jeff, you rolled a natural 1 on intelligence, which is why you forgot you were talking about demons having stats like a D&D monster manual. Lucifer would definitely have Asmodeus' stats. Oh, that's what I was talking about. That's right. I was just saying, like, if you want to try and compel people into believing in or having fear of demons and devils, I think the monster manual is far more compelling than, you know, just like some of these lazy, boring passages that, you know, nobody can ever agree on anyway. Chrysicle on a bicycle. That's a great name. I had something I wanted to ask for a while and hope to catch you live. Now I forgot. Oh well. Still get a live roundup. Indeed. Also, the answer is yes, but only if you woo me. Damien McLagan. Why would big-name demons like Lucifer or Satan bother possessing humans themselves? Why not send a henchman? Maybe they're bored. I mean, demons have to get bored, right? Like, eventually you get bored of everything, and you need to, like, spice things up a little bit. It makes sense. Yeah, Caribbean is totally a fine way to say it. Caribbean, etc. It's like one of those things of like New Orleans. Okay, there are several different ways to say New Orleans. There's New Orleans, there's Nolans, and there's New Orleans, and then there's NOLA. Nobody says NOLA. Just don't do it. Don't say NOLA. Just don't say NOLA. It's cringe. Don't say NOLA. New Orleans is fine. New Orleans is fine. Like, half people who live in New Orleans, they just say it as New Orleans. Like, whatever. You don't have to be like, Nolans. But you can. And if you live there long enough, you will. Just one of those things. Let's see. Aw, do I have a little buddy that's kind of upsetty spaghetti? Oh, yeah. There's somebody who's upsetty spaghetti. Aw. Oh, no. Somebody got upsetty. Interesting. Oh, well. That's fine. Where did NOLA come from? NOLA. New Orleans. And LA is Louisiana. That's where it's from. Is Father Christmas a demon? I don't know. If you ask the right people, like, everything's a fucking demon. I mean, these deliverance people are like, you know.
Have another $50 in honor of Mango Mussolini's indictment.
Shit, man. More former presidents, traitors, should get indicted. It's working out great for me. Thank you so much, Aaron and Nasi. I really appreciate that. Appreciate you. Love you. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Well, I type NOLA all the time. It's totally fine to type it. But if you're in, like, casual conversation in New Orleans and you say NOLA, people are going to be looking at you like, just is what it is. All right. So we're not going to watch a lot of this, but I was looking around at Devil Worshipper YouTube, and I saw that J.S. Garrett, terminally divorced dad energy J.S. Garrett, and I inspired a literal ritual murder E.A. Coetting, had a little chat. They had a little, like, live chat together. And there was just this one section that was so fucking spicy. So here we go.
It's like, I think you and I talked about this a while back, like off camera. Do you think that there's some type of sleeper cell type programming that goes into the person that you love and trust the most, that once they gain the access to you in order to, like, royally screw you, that programming kicks in? And, back when you first said that to me, I was like, no fucking way. No fucking way. Nah. I couldn't be duped for 14, 15 years straight. It's like I was working with Belial, and I was, like, really fed up with.
We used to, me and Belial over by the water cooler, just chatting up, talking about our bitch wives, the old ball and chain. Okay. So, and I did not know this prior to this. Most of you guys probably don't even really pay that much of attention to, like, J.S. Garrett and all this kind of shit, but I do. I pay attention to these guys are devil worshippers, not Satanists. Satanists don't believe in gods or demons. These are devil worshippers, which means they're dorks. I didn't know that J.S. Garrett was actually, like, apprenticed under devil worshipper Barbie E.A. Quitting here.
With how many people had betrayed me or turned against me, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to create a fucking ritual. All right, I'm going to work with Belial specifically and create a ritual to take out my future enemies, to launch a fucking missile at these people before they ever have a chance to do me harm. Take them out preemptively. I'll never even know who they were, ideally, because they'll be fucking dead before I meet them.
Interesting. Okay. Again, like, this kind of stuff to me is just so lazy. Like, yeah, man, people are totally gonna, like, hate on me, because, like, I worship the devil. And so, like, I'm gonna make a ritual to, like, launch a magic missile at the darkness. and hit them preemptively, so I don't even have to be as bothered about who they even are. And then you just do it, and you're like, yeah, I'm just so powerful. Fuck yeah. What? Fucking eat my whole ass. Jesus.
All right. And so I start doing this ritual. I construct this ritual and I'm like getting ready to start it. And I'm just like, I open the ritual and I'm just like, yeah, I want to take out my future enemies. And he's like, okay, I'll go ahead and kill your wife. And I'm like, what? Whoa. What the? No. Hold on a second, Mr. Belial, with all due respect. Like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, your worst enemy sleeps right next to you every night. Like, let's go ahead and take care of that for you. Like I told you to do 7 years ago. And I'm just like, okay, no. I don't believe this bullshit. I call bullshit. I'm abandoning the whole operation. I never did it.
Let me. I'm gonna fucking pause you right there, brother, because that right there.
So, okay. Yeah. No, you heard that fucking thing right. You heard that right. I just wanted to play the whole thing. Keep in mind, this guy, E.A. Quetting, got all of his YouTube, all of his social media, all just eradicated. And he got federally investigated because some dude bought his book and then stalked and murdered 2 college girls, sacrificing them to demons, okay? Granted, Satanic Panic is a bunch of bullshit, but apparently it can happen. And then you got this other dork over here being like, talking openly about shooting missiles and like, oh, kill my bitch wife, blah, 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 blah. And you can almost see the panic in E.A. Quetting's eyes of like, okay, we need to talk about something else. We can't talk about murder on my live stream. Oh, dude, I'm going to get fucking arrested again. What the fuck, man? That's so crazy. Holy shit. And he's allowed on YouTube? Technically, no. Technically, E.A. Quetting is not supposed to be on anybody's YouTube, like featured or whatever. Like that, when you get booted from YouTube, people can watch your content on YouTube. But hosting you on there can get that channel in trouble. Now, I'm not advocating for anybody reporting because I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, no, E.A. Quetting is not actually allowed on YouTube, specifically because he inspired a ritualist human sacrifice murder, double murder. I'm gonna make sure I give him full credit. You know what I mean? Fucking dorks. All right. Anyway. Cody Gorman says, I went to a Catholic men's conference in Idaho because an exorcist was a speaker. Nice. I would go too. He said people seek him hoping for a magic bullet to real-life problems. He didn't discuss demons, but disappointed. That is too bad. Well, really a lot of these types of people, it's just a variation on life coach or inspirational speaker or whatever kind of like bullshit, So... he could have been using like exorcism language specifically to market his brand of like self-help kind of shit. It's very possible. That kind of stuff happens all the time. Is this blood over internet Satanist stuff? Yeah, basically. Yeah, that's basically exactly what it is. It's so fucking weird. Weird. All right, my excellent friends. Next up, I'm going to show you some real magic, okay? Not these dorks. This is a real wizard right here.
But I've got here a little box. I'll show you this here. It's a little pill box, see? And I've got an old coin. Put that in there, see?
Okay.
See, give it a rattle if you can hear it or not. Now, I know what you're thinking, this guy is sad. Not just does this guy have a box with a single coin in it, but you can't actually spend it. But watch this, I go. It passes right where it is.
What the fuck is this? Burn this motherfucker! Burn him! Did you see that dark magic? Did you see? This is a fucking warlock, man. This is a practitioner of the dark arts. S-Rob. S-Rob is an evil fucking warlock. Holy shit. We already saw what he can do with balloons. And now he's fucking phasing coins through his goddamn hands. This man needs to be stopped. Somebody call Bob Larson. Somebody call Ed Cicinelli. God damn it.
See, take it apart. There you go. Now that was actually a trick But what follows isn't the trick, because I am going to manifest the film Revolt of the Zombies into the real world. That's right. This means that when you're watching this, you may see zombies walk by. In fact, you may actually get the benefit of this without watching the film. So anyone who isn't watching the film may still see zombies as they enter the world and walk by. Just think how wonderful this is. And so we're going to have another sigil at the bottom of the screen, and this will help with this, but I'm also going to use my immortal self, S. Robin Victus. So that the film Revolt of the Zombies will manifest into the world.
Okay. He's going to cast a spell to make a film appear. Revolt of the Zombies. Like, he's not summoning zombies. I thought he was saying he was summoning zombies, but he's going to summon a zombie movie? Revolt of the Zombies.
I'm going to do that now. S. Robin Victus, he without boundaries, he without limits. I ask that you be here with me. S. Robin Victus.
Why are you talking to yourself? What? I mean, maybe he's so powerful. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. There he is.
I ask that you make the film Revolt of the Zombies real. Let it manifest in the world. Let people see zombies, hear them, smell them, but do no harm. And this is what I ask of you. So it is and will be. Now here is a film, Revolt of the Zombies.
Is that all there is to the film? Also, now you guys can tell I've been watching a lot of Forged in Fire. I fucking love Forged in Fire. Like a lot. Like a fucking lot. Also, S-Rob is awesome. He's a kick in the pants. An absolute kick in the pants. Yeah. Okay. I'm just like checking on my my timing and everything. Yeah, no, I'm super addicted to Forged in Fire. I actually know 2 people that competed in Forged in Fire. One that got all the way up to the last round, and one that won. I got a buddy of mine who lives here in town. I've known him for over 2 decades, who won Forged in Fire. And I've been thinking about seeing if I could convince him to let me go over to his house and he could teach me how to make a knife, and maybe I could film it. Because I kind of want to get into making like blacksmith and stuff, because it sounds really fucking rad. I am so going through a midlife crisis right now. Bought a fucking motorcycle. I've been doing leatherworking. Next I want to start forging out fucking swords and shit. I mean, what else should I... Look, you know what? I'm going to leave it up to you guys. You guys are... Okay, it's my birthday, pretty much. It's my birthday party. I am embracing my midlife crisis. After the motorcycle, learning how to forge, doing leatherworking and stuff like that, what else should I do that would be appropriate and constructive for my midlife crisis? What do you guys think? Is Forged in Fire on Netflix or Amazon Prime? I think that there are episodes on Amazon, but like I've had to go through like 4 different streaming services to watch all the different seasons. It's ridiculous. Yeah, 40s hit hard, man. Absolutely. Build a forge on stream? Sure. It could be fun. I mean, I rent. Threesomes? Hey, I'm sweet. Had a few of those. Sculpting. Ooh, LARPing. I used to do LARPing when I was a lot younger, sure. Wood carving. Another language. I have a 700-day streak on Duolingo for Espanol. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Brew your own beer. Look, making wine. I made this wine. Dude, I'm telling you. My midlife crisis is going fucking awesome. It's going awesome. Knife throwing. Okay. All right. Some of these are good. Absolutely. All right. We'll figure this out. Inspire a hate group. Oh, wait. Hey. We don't talk about Kekistan on the Roundup, okay? Moving on. Shit. Hey. Thank you very much for burying. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. This guy, I don't remember his full name, but his name is Mario. Mario. And he's not voiced by Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt? Crisp Brat. Ooh. No. But he is becoming one of my favorites recently, and he makes these videos on TikTok. These are incredible. Here we go.
Oh, Disney. I've talked about this movie before. It just crossed my path, so I'm going to talk about it again. I want people to start seeing the subliminal messaging going on. Things that happen to us when we're children that you don't realize, but make a lot of sense when you get older. So this movie's about a little boy. His name is Andy. Think about the names they use for these characters, okay? Woody is his favorite toy. Little boy, right around puberty, his favorite toy's name is Woody. That is a dick reference, okay? His next favorite toy is named Buzz. What does that remind you of? An upgraded sex toy from Woody?
What? No.
This movie is fucked, okay? So there you have two dick references right off the fucking hop.
I see. Toy Story is basically just full of dick, swimming in dick. You want to see some dick-related content? Watch Toy Story, okay?
The innuendos are ridiculous. And you look at it like, well, they want to make it fun for the parents too? No, I don't think so, okay? You don't pick a name like Woody and then Buzz and then find zero association between that and sex, okay?
Okay.
Then you have the psycho neighbor Sid, okay? There's a toy that's called Legs. And there's a fishing pole on the legs.
Ooh, keep your hand down, buddy. That was a little sus there. All right, let's go.
Hooker. It's a hooker. It has Barbie's legs and a fishing pole with a hook on it. It's a hooker. In a kid's fucking movie.
Okay, I don't really think this joke is that funny, but I have to fucking do it. I have to do it. I have to do this right now. I'm sorry.
Get a real midlife crisis. Here is something for a down payment on some Warhammer.
Oh shit. Oh. Get a real midlife crisis. Here's a thing. Here's something for a down payment on some Warhammer. Okay, that is super funny. That is super funny because that is so real. Trying to build up a Warhammer 40K army. I used to have one. I used to have two back in the day before I actually had made good money doing what I do. I actually had to sell my Warhammer 40K armies. It's true. Emperor's Children and Sisters of Battle. I had to sell my armies for rent. For rent. Oh. And then I thought about getting back into it because I really enjoyed it back in the day. And then I looked at the prices on Warhammer 40K and I'm like, fuck me. Fuck capitalism. If anything's gonna turn you into a dirty communist, it's the price of Warhammer 40K figurines. I can't make those jokes. People are gonna think I'm fucking serious. But yeah, they're way too expensive. Okay, anyway, moving on.
Then they have Stinky Pete, this guy's name is. He offers female toys jobs in Hollywood for favors. Says he has connections. The whole movie is fucked. I'm getting, attacked by this.
Damn.
The entire premise of the movie is about adolescence and puberty and sex. And it's, hidden behind this delightful movie. The fucking innuendos, man. Anyways, hope I didn't ruin your childhood.
Nope. But you did ruin about 2 minutes and 28 seconds. That's all that's really important, though, right? That's all that's really important. Okay. I'm going to have to summon Mike. So Memory, unfortunately, is working today. And as I was looking at the scheduling for everything that's going on this month, I realized that, unfortunately, Memory was going to be able to be here today to let me have a bathroom break in the middle of the roundup. But a hero arrived, and that hero's name is Mike, the Asian Sensation! Here he comes. So Mike is one of my oldest friends. I love him very dearly. I even gave him some of the hibiki. Don't tell the rest of my friends because they're not getting any. Isn't that right?
Is Matt trying to come in the back door?
Is Matt trying to get in here? Matt's not allowed! Matt can come in. Whatever, I don't give a shit. I don't care. You guys can both fucking watch it if you want to, but only you get the microphone. Okay, good. Yeah, you don't need a microphone. Good. Sit down. Kampai. Oh, yeah, shit. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go run and use the bathroom real quick. I have picked out a fantastic video for Mike to watch with you, and he'll just give you a live reaction. So let me get this all set up for you here, buddy. Aw, man. What? Aw, man.
You know this one? No, it's just gonna be bad.
It's just going to be bad? Yeah. No, it is. It's definitely going to be really fucking bad. All right.
Is it normal batshit crazy?
It's actually, I'm giving you, so I've never watched this guy on the Roundup.
Okay.
It hasn't happened yet. And it's going to be, I think he might be a recurring character on the Roundup because he is something special. So let's get us all set up here. All right. And I think I've got the, yeah, here we go. So we're going to, no, there, good. All right.
Oh, we're gonna have fun. How we all enjoying Jeff's birthday today, guys? We having a good time out there? All right, so he is throwing me into this video. I do not know what the fuck he's getting me into, so I guess we're all just gonna get into it together. Matt's here watching with us, so we'll see.
Morning, world. It is your king. So,
he's our king.
Had a visitation from another spirit, alongside with my mother, Diana, Princess Diana.
Oh, wow. Okay.
His name is Dodi. Oh, Fayette. And the word is, Dodi's best friend, his confidant, who he trusted with many things in his life.
Remember that name, Dodi.
He confided in this friend and shared my mother, Princess Diana's secret that was eating at her. Me. And they both were going to expose the truth.
Maybe.
And Dodi's friend.
I hope not, but...
And all of you that are involved with the murder of my mom, Princess Diana, and that of Dodi.
Pause it.
Yep, okay, so Jeff's back.
So this guy, he's the devil.
Well, he says he's Princess Diana's son.
I know, but his name is Lucifer.
Okay, and
he's the king. Yeah, the king of the earth.
Dodi.
Well, he's talking about. I think Dodi is a dude at a trailer park or something that like sells meth or something.
He hasn't really gotten into that. He just says Dodi and his confidant. He keeps talking about his mom, Princess Di. Now he just started. He was about to get into the conspiracy about how they killed his mom.
Oh shit! Let's find out.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Justice will be served.
Cold.
Hard.
It will be served. I can assure you of this.
Okay, what the... Yeah.
He's
so
very
now
aggressive.
I wonder,
He's something.
Who were all these Egyptians chasing me around in my hometown of Sydney, Ohio, and going into the courts? The same cars and vehicles that parked around that courthouse.
I'm telling you, Doty's
the same ones that was gang stalking me.
Yeah, that's what somebody said on here. They're like, oh, it's his dealer.
Harassing me. Following me. Plotting on the life that I still embody today because of the protection that is upon me.
Embody today.
Mm-hmm.
My ancestors go.
They're talking about.
You tap it out?
Aw. They're talking about his Batman voice in the chat. They're saying that he's got such a sick Batman voice.
Princess Diana was my mother. He's about to hold the spear over Superman. And he's like, save Diana! What did you say?
Yeah, we're not sure
wait, that's the wrong Batman.
where
Oh,
he's
fuck.
at. He's somewhere in some city.
Ohio, somewhere in Ohio.
He needs a little better backlight, if you ask me.
Listen, there's a lot of criticisms I can have for this guy. His lighting it's up there. It's up there. Is the video over?
No, we still got. You said we paused.
Let's
it.
go.
We got 1 minute and 40 left.
Let's go.
You must understand this. I've had banshee spirits sent to me.
Yeah.
And when they showed up
Come by.
and recognized who I was, they bowed in honor.
Like
and
in the Lion
departed
King.
hastily. Harry, Charles, William.
Yeah. Okay.
Banshee.
More
like Batshit.
Now you know what happens when you are falsely embodying the energy of someone else and using their Akashic records.
He's gonna
to try to manipulate the spiritual realm.
What happens?
After the Banshee spirit bowed before me,
and
I forgave her and released her back.
Okay.
From which she came. Rest assured, I didn't send her your way.
Yeah.
She is coming for the one.
She's coming.
Who is fraudulent. Have no worries, though. For the true prince shall survive. Until next time, world.
Until next
time. I love you.
We love you, Lucifer. We love you.
His name's not just Lucifer. His name is King Lucifer Morningstar.
King Lucifer Morningstar. Is that the whole name of his?
Yeah. King Lucifer Morningstar, and he's talking about the Banshee.
Yeah. That's right.
So is Doty the Banshee?
I mean,
Doty must have some good shit. That's all I gotta say. Everyone keeps talking about how Doty's his dealer and shit. Doty must have some good shit.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is, if there's one thing I know about Doty, you don't want to owe that motherfucker any money.
Happy birthday. This comes out of the Secret Passion Slush Fund winking face.
Hell yeah.
Closing parenthesis.
Closing parenthesis right back at you so much. Thank you. Well, thank you so much, buddy, for helping.
My pleasure.
I love the fuck out of you. And
we all do. We all love you.
I am very happy that we get to spend some time, even though like most of the time I'm in here doing my show on my birthday.
And
I love
drinking
you.
Hibiki together.
And drinking Hibiki.
Oh, I just popped my...
Ooh, did you pop?
Yeah, I popped.
We broke Mike's wingnut hymen. That's right.
All right, well, I'm going to hand him back over. It's been a pleasure sitting with you guys. We'll have to do it again.
Round of applause for Mike, everybody.
Love you guys. Enjoy Jeff. Make this man feel special because he is very fucking special.
I love you, buddy. Okie dokie. Roanoke. Well, I am empty, so let's fix that by putting some more booze in me.
Well, can I do a quick shout out?
Yeah.
For anybody that might live in Eugene, hey, We're doing a new show tonight, Hole in Wall Barbecue on Olympic in Springfield.
Yeah.
Karaoke.
That's right. That's right. He is a master of karaoke here in Eugene. Indeed. Love you, buddy.
Love you.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's get back to business. Business. And not that kind of business that Duty's into. Gotta be careful around that Duty guy. Bad influence. Let's see. Dragon of the West. We need to stop stigmatizing sexuality, the human body, and nudity. It's dehumanizing. Indeed, I agree. Randomness says, just left my second test. I think I bombed both. Time to get inebriated and Roundup. I'm hopefully graduating this May, but we will see. Shivambu. I've got faith in you, Randomness. I got faith of you. Faith of you. Faith in you. Faith in you. KIGF, thank you very much. Appreciate you, buddy. And Aaron Anasi, happy birthday, Doc Holiday. Love you. Becoming a member yet again. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you. So can Mike borrow that microphone? You know the one, the blue one? No. Nobody can borrow the blue microphone. Nobody. I have on my, I actually, you know, so, fuck, here, I gotta explain that now. Thanks for Daniel, Jesus fucking Christ. So, I actually have a text file on the other computer with the name of the person that sent this to me because I always forget, but I don't want to forget, but I can't access it right now. But a wonderful, wonderful person actually sent me this amazing Shure Super 55 microphone. And I use it every chance that I do get. But because my studio is built in a garage and quite literally 3 feet away from where I usually do most of my recording and streams is the HVAC unit for the house, I can't use it because this will pick it up. But this microphone is badass. And every single time any of my friends that do any kind of audio work sees it, they're like, can I borrow that? I'm like, no. No. I will fucking stab you. This is mine. I fucking love this microphone so much. It's so good. It's an amazing microphone. Anyway, but person that I don't remember your name, but I have you on a text file literally on my desktop. You're amazing, and I still love the shit out of you, and you're incredible. My body is yours if you want it. So calm down, Jeff. We got a ways to go on this roundup. All right, let's talk about dicks.
What's up? How are you guys today?
What's up? Hi.
Are you able to blame your lack of performance on the Wi-Fi? And ladies, before you leave me, hey, it's 2023. Girls can have peepees now too, right? But
True. True.
No. You know, your significant other might kick you out if you suggest this. And I have a funny story. So, a few years ago.
No. Hang on. You can be based, Frank. It's cool. It's cool. We're all friends.
I mean, well, I'm at this girl's apartment, and things aren't going so well. You know, I need a lot of blood flow down there, and me being...
He needs a lot of blood flow down there, if you know what I'm saying. Otherwise, it's dry? I don't know. I think it's time for some mead. Should we try the mead? Let's do the mead. Let's listen to his story, and I'm going to pour myself some mead. Let's do this.
So I was like so out of it, to be honest. I asked her to turn the router off after, you know, having a little bit of a hard time, you know, a little bit of gummy worm action. And she kicked me out of the apartment. So lesson learned. Maybe, you know what? Maybe the lesson was not learned, but.
Hang on. I have questions. So, all right, listen. You were getting hot and heavy with a girl, and you ended up pushing some rope. That's okay. You know what? That's okay. It happens. It fucking happens. Anybody who says it doesn't happen, they're full of shit. It happens, you know? Shit, whatever. Maybe you just weren't on your A game or something like that. It's cool. But there's two things. Number one. The less critical one in the situation that we're talking about right here. If you were to say be pushing rope, do not try and blame it on the Wi-Fi because you're just going to make it awkward. And it's not going to help your ability to not push rope. If I could offer some suggestions, is fellas or whoever has a penis, if you're pushing rope, just don't worry about it. Don't make a big deal out of it, and just make them feel great. Make them feel great and put it out of your head, and hopefully everything will work itself out. That's what you should do. You don't try and blame it on the Wi-Fi, because that's just going to make an awkward situation way more fucking awkward. But then number 2, and this is the second part, and I think this is key. Why would you tell anyone about that? At all. I mean, unless you're doing like a self-depreciating joke, okay, it's kind of funny. I would tell that joke if I was in a situation, but I'm not Frank Tufano, so I really just don't quite understand what the fuck this is. Who is this guy? This is the guy that got famous for eating rotten, raw animal brains. There you go.
Today, I'm here to explain to you guys why you might have Wi-Fi-induced erectile dysfunction. My big brain hypothesis being oxidative stress from EMF, mainly RF, radio frequency. And radio frequency is the cell phones, the routers, kind of what most smart devices are operating off of, 5 grams, causes high levels of consistent oxidative damage, impacting fertility markers.
Did he say 5 grams? Does he think 5G, the G in 5G stands for grams? Does he think that? Because that's very funny. That is very, very funny. But no, that's not what that means.
And really, anytime we've looked up studies on EMF, it's very easy to find, many, many, many dozens that correlate with what we're trying to figure out. There's so many health issues that can be linked to it. This is just one of them. So the first study is cell phone usage and erectile function. The sexual health markers of group A were significantly lower than that of group B. Total time spent talking on the cell phone per week was not significantly higher in group A. Men with erectile dysfunction were found to carry their...
Okay, this is all gobbledygook. No, I can't get over the fact that they all run on 5 grams. It stands for 5th generation. Which is true. That's very true. No, so, okay. The reason I only wanted to listen to the story on the Roundup because it was fucking great. But like, this is a 9-minute video, and I think this is what happened with Frank Tufano. He's probably sitting there on his pile of dead meat and shame, and he was like, "Oh, I gotta figure out a good video to make. Maybe a health video. People kind of like the health videos. What should I talk about?" And then randomly his brain, that intrusive brain, the one that like pops up at 2 a.m. and it's like, "Hey, remember that really embarrassing thing that happened to you like 1 billion years ago? We have to think about that right now." We all have that. You have that. I have that. Okay. And then suddenly he's like, "That time I couldn't get hard for that one girl. Must have been the Wi-Fi." Yeah. And so this is a cope video. This is 9 minutes of cope for "it wasn't actually my fault." And buddy, it wasn't your fault anyway. Brave soldier, it wasn't your fault. It fucking happens, dude. It's okay. You don't need to years later make a cope video in your really embarrassingly fitting shirt to talk about why guys actually, even though you didn't know that this had ever happened, it wasn't my fault that it happened, and I need you to know that. You don't have to do that. You do not have to put everything that comes into your mind onto the fucking internet. You don't have to do it. It's okay. I give you permission to let shit slide. From me to you, champ. All right. Anyway. Jesus fucking Christ. Keep Clubbing Baby Seal says, "Have money. You should get into sounding. I hear it's fun." No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. And if anybody doesn't know what sounding is, keep it that way. Anyway, talking about limp dicks, Or not limp dicks, just dicks in general. This isn't about dicks being limp. This is about dicks losing length. Okay, fuck it, whatever. Let's go.
So it's time for us to do something about it. So recent penis shrinkage, losing penis length and girth, erectile dysfunction, low libido, and...
Fellas, are you losing girth? Well, then this Yaki Awaken video might be for you. We're going to learn about how to restore your length and your girth.
Infertility. And the best way to stop a race or to actually make a race become self-extinct is by cutting off their reproductive parts. So this is what you would call chemical castration, y'all. We are going through that as a whole. Not only is they chemical...
Okay, I don't know if this is copywritten music in the back, but it probably is, and that really pisses me off. But also, what is chemical castration? Because you haven't really said much. Like, how exactly are penises being shrunk?
Castrating women. Yes, so a lot of women is dealing with all types of polyps. A lot of women is dealing with a lot of different cysts and fibroids, can't reproduce.
Women of color, and especially black women, have much higher rates of fibroids.
Studies indicate black women are at 2 to 3 times greater risk of developing more severe cases of uterine
Wait. If he was talking about penis length, and now he's talking about fibroids, but they're talking about black women with fibroids. I mean, maybe black women with penises. That's fine. Otherwise, it might be a little disjointed.
Fibroids than white women.
But it's going on as well with the males, where the males are becoming infertile and sterile, where they can't even get an erection. And if they can get an erection, they can't even put it in because it's too short. I mean, think about it. We coming into an age where 2-3 generations from now, boys gonna be born with clits. If we don't stop this.
Some boys are born with clits. That's okay.
Like, it seemed like that we're going through a de-evolutionary process. Now,
evolve. The bigger your dick, the more evolved you are. We don't need anybody who could use that in an argument. You don't want to give them any more ammunition. Jesus Christ.
We going back to which we came, because between the ages of 1 to 6 weeks of birth and when the embryo is actually going through its evolutionary process in the womb, at 6 weeks is when the Y chromosome actually attaches, and then that's when that fetus actually turns into a male.
True. Okay. True.
Before then, it's phonemic in nature, meaning it's feminine in nature. It's a vagina there. It's ovaries. Then the ovaries drop and become testicles. The clit.
It's sort of, yeah.
Taurus extends and becomes the girth and width, or becomes the penis and the shaft. You know what I'm saying? The lips and the vulva actually becomes the scrotum of the nut sacs that holds the ovary that became the testicles.
Sure,
whatever. So it seems
whatever.
like we're going through a de-evolutionary process by them biohacking our food and messing with our chemical.
You know, it kind of based Yaki Awakened here, explaining that all men are trans. Not something that you want to point out to some very virulent, bigoted, conservative people if they tend to dislike trans people. Pointing out that if they're male, they technically did transition in the womb. Maybe not the best thing to point out, or the very best thing to point out. I don't know. I think it depends on the circumstances.
Composition of our food.
Why the wobbly penis animation? Your penis don't wobble? Do you just have, like, if you shake your hips, does it just, like, stay completely dead neutral? Because if so, that's fucking weird.
Us back into females. Penile atrophy. Look it up. Penile atrophy. And that's when literally the penile
atrophy. Well, he didn't get enough oxygen and blood flow to his toes, so they atrophied. Fuck it, whatever. Jesus Christ.
Tissues starts disintegrating on your penis. I don't know where they're going, but they disintegrating and they're disappearing. And you wake up months and months later and you see that your balls and your nuts done shrunk and your penis done shrunk. Penile atrophy. It's some
atrophy. Penile atrophy.
Cases where it can't grow back as far as my research, but there is some things you can do to get lymph back. And I know you can get a lot of lymph back through blood circulation, and you can do penis
blood circulation. You got to do your blood circulation to retrieve your length and your girth for your penis.
Exercises. A lot of brothers been coming to us about this lately. You know, make sure that you get oxygen to the area. Unlocking the hips, males, my brothers, unlock your hips. I know you think yoga is feminine. It's not. Unlock your hips, stretch your hips. Diaphragmatic breathing, bring as much oxygen back down there as possible.
Can you imagine being this terrified of your dick, like just not being, I don't know, big enough or whatever, that like, I mean, look, if it inspires you to do yoga, to eat better, to get into better shape and shit like that, fine. I guess a little penis panic is kind of like a net good in that case. But ultimately, I think that this would cause people an incredible amount of undue anxiety. Like, anybody who thinks about their dick that long, it's probably not good for them. It really should be a thing that you should think with your dick, but not think about your dick. Like, I don't. Unless I need to pee, you know? Like, I don't even... Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you are. Yeah. Forgot all about you. I was busy doing everything else. You know? It's weird.
Penis massages. Massage your nutsack.
Or have someone massage your penis and nutsack for you.
Massage your shaft.
Moving an open palm from his perineum and then across his ballsack up to the base of his penis. Keep
Go on.
going with one hand moving after the other one. Massage each testicle at a time.
Not only
Okay, I'm kind of getting on board with this one now.
that, increase circulation. Make sure that you're taking blood cleansers and blood circulations. Get on my website. Take my blood builder.
You lost me. Okay, fuck. No free advertisement. Fuck off, Yaki. Anyway, I exercise my Kegels every day, as you should. As you should. It's not masturbation. It's increasing the blood flow to maintain length and girth, okay? That's a clinical term. Claire Morrison, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. Let's see. So we're going to drift, if you will, tiptoe from the length and girth of the penis and the testicles, and we're going to go straight up the ass. Hey-o.
What is up, yogis? I wanted to talk about the power of the anus. The anus in classical Chinese medicine and throughout cultures before the dominator system took over was a very beautiful focus of spiritual practice. Everywhere from Ayurvedic practices, Kundalini yoga, there's a huge focus on the anus. In fact, when I did my Kundalini training in India and Vancouver, we actually had to, for our practicum, say squeeze your anus, sex organ, navel point, at least 3 times a class.
Wait, so you were taking a Kundalini class. Kundalini is a yoga thing. And part of your training is you had to squeeze your anus, your scrotum, and your belly button? One of these things is not like the other. Brother to brother, bone to bone, tip to tip. Yeah, that's like, I can't even fucking get in there. And it really doesn't feel good. It feels really uncomfortable. I don't really like it when people touch my belly button. It's weird.
Which got me fired from the country.
Butthole Spiritualism. That's my punk band's name.
One of the country, actually not fired, but later fired because I didn't get injected. But that's another story. But I got a slap on the wrist for saying squeeze your anus, which is very indicative of how the dominator system has inverted the power of it.
The dominator wants you to squeeze your anus, or wait, no, the dominator wants you to unsquoze that anus. I am not going to go further with this one.
It should be talked about all the time because the anal ring relates to every single gland and organ in the body.
The anus ring's connected to the elbow. The anal ring's connected to the toe bone. The anal ring's connected to the hair bone, and this is a song about butts. I don't remember that song at all. Wow, fuck, Jesus. Okay.
Just like the vagina does. Now the rectum itself doesn't, but the anal ring in both male and female bodies is a beautiful place to connect to. It's basically the $1 million point. Well, the $1 million point, the Hui Yin, is right in front of it. but both points are important, and I just really want to hit home and reify the beautiful energy of your stink portal and how you can use it. You can literally feel your sexual energy.
Hang on. Why is there a couch on this cliff? Never mind. Anyway,
in your loins, and then squeeze your anus and shunt it up to different places in your body. Send me a DM for a free 20-minute discovery call.
Listen, you want to talk about stink nuggets? I mean, stink portals? All about the stink portals? You want to heighten your fucking chi levels? Do you want to elevate yourself to the next fucking level? Huh? Do you want to supercharge and pound up into your fucking stink portal? All of that good chi energy. Breathe in that good-ass prana, baby. Then you need to make a secret call to this guy? Maybe. It would be entertaining. Jesus Christ. Sir, this isn't Tinder. I don't know. Yeah, man. Stink portal for sure. Yep. Let's see. We're gonna do one of these, one of those. All right, let's go to this one. Here we go. I found somebody sent me this one, and I am absolutely in love with it. This is fantastic. This young lady's name is Bella.
Good morning. My name is Bella Gardner. I'm in good spirits, a little tired, but satisfied, content. I have absolutely no suicidal thoughts. I have no desire to kill myself
Just making sure everybody knows that.
whatsoever. And I'm exactly who I say I am. I uncovered a pandemic that was intended to kill black people after having been injured myself by the Gardasil vaccine in 2009. And that was, I suspect, one of several vaccine injuries that I and many of us had all experienced.
I collect them, you see. I keep them in small jars, and I label them and relabel them. I catalog them in my notebook.
I decided to kill everybody who was responsible for injuring me and who I suspected were part of various other government-funded operations that were going on in my life. So I decided to use the pandemic that they planned on starting to kill all of you. All the elites, all the old, all the rich, everyone who would go along with what Big Pharma wanted. And I...
Okay. Well...
Roger's balls and Wild Naked Man's stink portal is the Wingnut crossover we need.
I know.
Happy birthday, Dr. Holiday, and all the best to you and yours.
Aw, thank you very much, Goth Parrot. Thank you very much. You know, it's interesting, too. I've considered for a while waiting until the media frenzy around Wild Naked Man kind of calmed down a little bit. Because I've messaged him a couple of times, just random ass, like, casual kind of jokey observations and stuff. And he always liked my tweets and stuff. I thought about trying to get an interview with him. And I might try that again. I just knew once the Channel 5 interview with him, which, yeah, I know Channel 5, kind of weird, all that sort of thing. But once the Channel 5 interview thing happened, like, he wasn't going to be reachable for a while. But I should try that again. I should see if I could talk to Will Blenderfeld. He's an interesting guy. Oh, I'm almost out of this delicious whiskey. Birthday whiskey. Yum. All right. Anyway, and yeah, all right. Yeah.
Created a situation where, and I stand by this, only true idiots would have taken the vaccine. And that's what happened.
Oh, no.
So I don't know if I've stopped black people from dying. I really hope that I did. I think I did a great job, and I gave a lot of people a chance.
What?
But I used those vaccinations, which turned out to be far, far more horrible than I had expected them to be, to set everybody who is a stupid idiot who would be a pro-vaxxer up for a horrible death. I'm not sorry.
Wait, so how did... Wait.
and you're so very fucking welcome.
Okay, so according to this lady, she was vaccine injured by the Gardasil vaccine and probably, I guess, maybe other vaccines. I don't know, take your pick. Teehee, whatever. And so because she perceives herself as being injured by a vaccine, she decided to then make the pandemic happen and make it worse for people who are vaccinated. I don't understand. This is crazy. At least I have eyebrows, lady. Ooh, you are throwing some shade. She's secretly a shape-shifting reptilian alien. I mean, look, no shade. She's fine. She looks fine. Except them eyebrows. Them eyebrows, denied. Canceled. That is a no. We are not signing off on them eyebrows. Other than that, she looks fine. She looks great. You're confused. I'm confused as well. Yeah, it's I believe that she believes that she created the pandemic. Now, speaking of people who believe that they have impacts on the world around them, it's time. It's your girl. I gave Jillian a pass for a month because out of respect for her dog passing away. Her dog did pass away. But she's back at it like a crack addict. So let's do this.
Is the crux of the whole J world is understanding energy. Jilly juice is ionic. Jilly juice is basically like climate change. Jilly juice introduced climate change before people were even realizing that we were going to be in a climate change. We were told this, and we were conditioned to expect climate change. And then Jilly juice preempted it and probably caught the New World Order off guard. Because
Wait, Jilly Juice preempted climate change. How? And in what way? And, wait. So, Jilly Juice is just a drink. It's just a drink. And then you make poopy. You have big explosive poopy. How does that predict or circumvent the elites coming out and telling us about climate change? I don't get it. Also, by the way, can we just appreciate the golden era of Jillian when we were talking about reprogramming our fungus? It was so wholesome. We didn't know what we had back then. It was so good. And now we're just on I don't know where.
Because they were expecting people to feel the stuff they were feeling when it was 2019. Of course they were, because you saw the pandemics. That comes from an energy conversion that people aren't primed for or conditioned for, or they're on drugs for to stop the energy because they can't handle the energy, the free energy. And so what prompted this was that somebody was posting on their Facebook that they're like, oh yeah, they're hiding the access to free energy. They're hiding the access to this and that. I'm like, no, they're actually protecting your ass because you don't even know what to do with the energy you have in your body today.
Okay. So the impetus of Jillian making this video is that some wingnut that she follows on Facebook, somebody just as bored as she is, was posting some conspiracy content about how free energy already exists. And then Jillian, being a contrarian, is like, no, you're wrong. They already have it. You don't even know what to do with your own free energy. Okay, go ahead. Dude, red pill me on my free energy, Jillian. Go for it.
People cannot handle the energy, whether it's their bank account, whether it's the food in their house, whether it's the energy of the Wi-Fi or the telephone signals, or what do you call those, tower signals. And they're saying that they're hiding free energy. No, you're getting free energy all over the place.
Like what?
You just don't want to pay for it. But the thing is,
wait. You're getting free energy all the time, but you don't want to pay for it. Then it's not free. It's in the never mind.
Is that you have to pay for it. At least for the
Is this the reason why Frank Tufano's dick couldn't get hard? He couldn't handle his free energy? I'm thinking so. I think that there's something to that, metalhead chick. I think so. Yeah.
The energy you're using, like your electricity, your gas, your internet, your food, your water, that's something that if you're using or taking up space, you have to pay for the energy you're using. But when it comes to like
then it's not free.
Free energy, you're getting it every single day. Climate change, every weekend, you're getting free energy every weekend. And look, people are having symptoms. They can't handle the free energy. They didn't.
Climate change is free energy? How? How is climate change free energy? I pass gas freely. Yeah, true. Well, true. We had to put food in. It's not free. There's an exchange there.
They don't know how to respond to the free energy. And so it's kind of ironic, and it's a little bit in your face. And I think even the New World Order is mocking those that are like, oh, we want free energy, but you can't even handle the energy you have, and you don't know how to manage it. And then you see people just, an activist all over Facebook just giving away their energy all over the place. They don't know how to manage their own energy. But I get so much free energy from the people that don't like me and the people that do like me, and I think it's great, and I give back the energy. Sometimes I return the energy.
Okay, what are we talking about here? Are you talking about attention? Because energy is not it's not like you can't have a battery that's fueled by troll comments, okay? If you could, the leading energy producer on the planet right now would be King Cobra JFS, okay? Ken has one free energy, please. Hey, no e-begging on this channel. I'm the YouTuber. I'm the one that's supposed to e-beg. Look, I just don't understand. This concept that there's this free exchange going on when it can't really benefit you in any real way. This is so weird.
And they can choose to make it, work to their benefit or have it destroy them. And so any energy that gets thrown your way, whatever it is, learn how to convert that energy to your benefit. But people don't. And that's what the issue is. That's why there's so much cancer disease, chronic illness, or people under the influence, or people just, intolerant, because they don't know how to manage the energy they have, and they want more. Just like a child that, has all the toys in their house, and they're watching all the commercials wanting the latest toy. They're not happy with what they have.
Sure.
They have to keep wanting more until they are completely energized out of existence.
Stupid fucking kids don't understand how to maximize the output of their free energy. Fucking dorks. I'm so bad at asking for free energy. You'll e-ho for me? Really? Fantastic. What do you mean I'm cock blocking? I am not cock blocking my mods. Okay, anyway, you know what? You want to have this conversation? We'll have it in private, okay? You guys are freaking me out.
And that's what happens. That's why I posted that meme, that GIF with the coyote, and access to a match, and then a little bomb thing, and then he basically destroys himself. I mean, the cartoons, the Sunday morning cartoons back in the 80s were telling us how humans deal with energy. They destroy themselves with it when they're giving inordinate access to it. Just like when you give someone $2,000, you'll see what their priorities are, how they spend their money. Are you spending it on knowledge, or are you spending it on stupid shit? Okay? And baubles, or you're trying to get rich.
Based economic advisor Jillian Epperly over here. Anyway, I needed to drink a big gulp of water. I don't know what this combination is, but between my homemade wine, that sounds so gutter, but it's really nice, my expensive $95 bottle of whiskey, and this crazy imported mead, this combination of all three of them, I feel fucking weird. I feel really fucking weird. Not drunk at all. I feel like I'm swimming. It's very strange. Happy birthday to me. Ooh la la. Let's see. I love that. I love that comment though. They hide the free energy in the stink portal. Fuck yeah. That's great, Case. Appreciate that. Goblin Girl says, "Hey Jeff, you should check the title of Empress Gale's new video. It's fantastic." So we don't watch Gale videos on the Roundup. because I will never make fun of Gail. I love Gail. But I will read the title of her new video. Proud of my son's huge gay penis. I'll be watching that later. That should be pretty fascinating. Okay. Gail might be a gay bottom. Lizzo Jesuits force motorboated Brent Spiner at Amazon. Yep, okay. All right. Well, I got some videos I'm going to have to catch up on after the roundup, and you got to wait until after the roundup, too. Okay, let's do this. Isolationist Agorist, once again, cheers on your hatching day. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. Fan-fucking-tastic. Good for Gail? Yeah, good for Gail. Yeah, we love Gail. Gail's amazing. Gail is the Empress of Earth. If you don't know who Gail Cord Schuler is, it's a journey. It's a journey. And I'm not going to lead you on that journey because I support and hold Gail up. I'll never exploit Gail, so I'm never going to put her on the roundup. Simple as. I love her so much. Data got motorboated? Listen. If you've seen somebody portraying Lieutenant Commander Data over the past 25 years, it's a clone. It's not the real Brent Spiner. It's a clone. Anyway, nobody's going to get that fucking joke. Let's watch this.
I made the conscious decision to stop washing my hands. I think when I was in college.
Was it college for you?
I don't know. That's when I remember it because one of my good friends from college also doesn't wash her hands, and it was like how we had that bonding experience. One day I was like, I'm just not gonna wash them. She was like, I'm not either. I don't wash my hands.
I don't really trust people that wash their hands because, well, one, I don't think it does anything to actually wash. It doesn't do anything to actually wash them.
What if you've got stuff on your hands? Like, I don't even want to just say shit on your hands, right? Like, it could be anything. It could be dirt, dust, gunk. Like, the world is covered in stuff. Weird little stuff. Like, all sorts of shit. Crumbs, bits of plastic, mud, dirt, debris, podlings, space drugs, I don't know, all sorts of shit. And it can get on your fucking hands. And why would you not just, like, wash them before you, like, start touching all of your, like, exposed parts? We have these gaping open fucking holes. We've got at least 7 on our fucking head. Like, open cavities, just highways straight into your fucking brain, into your skull. And why would you, if you have, like, some random shit on your fucking hand, it doesn't matter what it is, get it off before you accidentally get it in? Right? Why not? I don't understand. I don't understand. Skeksis? Maybe. I don't know. It is a little weird. Yeah, wash your fucking hands. Listen, if you're not like, I don't want to do antibacterial or blah, 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 fine. But if you got to wash your hands, just scrub your fucking hands real quick. Just wash them. Even with just water is better than nothing.
You wash if I go number 2.
They didn't used to wash them back in, like, way back in the day when they didn't have, and you would go to the bathroom out in the outhouse. Nobody washed their hands then. And there was.
Yeah, and they died of dysentery. Public education has failed us, okay?
Less diseases.
There was not less diseases. There was not. If the reason why you think there was less diseases is because those diseases killed us faster, so we didn't have the opportunity to have them as much, then yes, you have a point. Statistically speaking, there's a lot of legwork going on there, though. No, absolutely not.
When my roommate's home, I'll have to, like, turn the water on because I'm like, I don't want them to think I'm, like, disgusting.
I'll, like, text. I'll, like, turn the water on and, like, take a text break
No,
and be
literally,
like.
I'm like, uh-huh. When you're at work and someone that you know goes into the stall, you're like, well, I guess I'll fake washing my hands now.
We're always in the bathroom with Kate, and I'm always like.
We also don't shower. I made the.
There's a reason why I show some of these videos to you guys. Like, you know, I'll find a video of like a very attractive young man or very attractive young lady, and they're like rubbing their bodies in piss. And then you got these girls. They look like anybody. They could be anybody. They could be your neighbors. They could be like your classmates or whatever. Look totally normal. Don't shower. Don't wash their fucking hands. No concept of personal hygiene whatsoever. Like, there is enough bacteria on the both of them that could colonize a fucking planet, okay? And look, I respect their choices, except when it comes to the fact that they're probably going to have to interact with the world around them like everybody else does. And I'm not afraid of disease, but at the same time, if we're all agreeing to the rules of like, you know, if I was just digging in my butt, before I go handle a goddamn doorknob, I'm gonna wash my fucking hands. And they're like, nah, I'm not all about that life. You're breaking the rules. You're breaking the rules. That's not okay. Should not be allowed. Absolutely not. Cease. Not cool. Not cool, man. I think I got a couple of you with that one. That one was good. Satire is dead. People will believe this either way. I think these girls are 100% legit. I actually looked a little bit into this clip. I don't think this is a joke. I don't think this is a troll at all. All right. Anyway, moving on. Oh yeah, baby. Oh my God. I'm so happy that I get a chance to share with you guys Emo Howling Wolf. I love Emo Howling Wolf, and Emo is going to explain to us the mark of the beast.
What a lot of these guys are saying is that, number one, they're going to get rid of the gasoline cars.
Yep.
Which we know that. They're trying to make everything electric.
Sure.
They're trying to make every they want to get rid of the money, right? They want to get rid of the world currency.
All right, so they're going to get rid of the gasoline cars and the currency, the world currency, the word world currency that we use. Okay. All right. Let's go.
I mean, you won't have money anymore. You won't have money. You won't have paper money in your wallet anymore. What you'll have is like if this bottle of water was on sale at a convenience store, you would go up to the register and go like this, you know, like I'm doing with the barcode. Pretend this is a register, the camera.
We're pretending Emo. We're pretending Emo Howling Wolf that we are the register, and we're going beep.
And go beep, scan the barcode.
Yeah, or sure, yeah.
Then you'd hold your hand up like this, and the fucking. There are a lot of things that I could say about Emo Howling Wolf right now, and I really want to. There are certain aspects of his character that are very upsetting, but they don't have anything to do with this video, so I'm not going to talk about it. But if you get fascinated by this guy and you decide to look into him, holy fucking shit. Is he okay? He's fine. He's fine. Oh, he's fine. Well, this is a Q-tip, but... And the Q-tip being the chip, you would go like that with the chip, and it would go bleep.
Bleep.
And all your currency and all your banking and all that shit will be on that fucking chip. Also known as the mark of the beast.
The mark of the bees?
My opinion. And what does what does the Bible say about the mark of beast?
What does the Bible say about the mark of the bees? I need to know.
Gonna lead you to worldwide hell and damnation, right?
Oh, hell and damnation for the mark of the bees.
No, I'm gonna get into why I've been thinking about all this stuff and I've been following these channels.
Sure.
So, a couple years ago when I was hot and heavy, getting trolled by the YouTuber, by the legion of trolls that I'm dealing with, I fucking made a statement. I would love a fucking EMP to just come in and wipe out all the electronics in the world, and that would just get rid of all my trolls.
But Emo, if an EMP happened, you would lose your mark of the bees.
I fucking love this dude. Market of bees. Market of bees. It's the market of bees. That's right. A market of bees. Are you? Thank y'all. I'll take that. Yeah, I got it later. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. I'm just fucking nicotine fiending over here. All right, back to the market of bees.
And at the support at the time, Gen T. This was around the time when Gen T was in my room and Nemesis was in my room, and he's like, "Well, Emo, don't you realize that's gonna fuck you too because you're not gonna be able to use your computer?" And
he's got a point, Emo. He's got a point.
I was like, "Good. At least it'd be a fucking reason to force me off the computer, good and final, along with all my trolls." I was happy with it.
Wait. If you don't want to be on the computer, why not just get off the computer? I'm just saying, like, do you need an EMP? Do you need a massive electronic magnetic pulse to wipe out all of everybody's electronics just as an intervention for your addiction to the internet? Come on, Emo, really?
As long as it made it where the fucking trolls couldn't get on the internet.
Yes, his profile picture I will confirm that because somebody posted in the chat. His profile picture is of a blue wolf wearing a diaper. Yes. And if anybody is asking, no, he does not have problems with incontinence.
Because we've been hearing for years that, other countries are going to send in an EMP and take out our power grid. And they're going to take out our internet. And they're going to take out this. And they're going to come over with an EMP and they're going to put America in darkness.
Oh, shit.
We've been hearing these theories for a while.
Yeah, sure.
So, I'm listening to these three guys all the time, which I said I'm going to link their videos in the description. And some of the stuff they're talking about, how they want to...
I'm seeing a lot of oh no's in the chat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Put everything on the chip in your hand. And
True.
How they want to fucking make it where you have no money. You have no physical money to back it up.
That's true. Like, wait. Hang on. Emo. We don't have anything to back up our currency right now either. Are we already in the time of the mark of the bees?
And another thing that Monograph always talks about in his New World Order soldier character that he does, he always says at the end of the New World Soldier, because it's going to come down to this.
Okay.
The people with the food always win.
Oh.
Right?
Sure.
The people with the food always win.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Well, sort of. In a post-apocalyptic society, I like talking and thinking about this kind of stuff all the time. Sure. The man who can grow food is going to have a huge commodity by which he can trade for ammunition, for creature comforts, true. But then the man with the Mad Max motorcycle and a gun can take your food. So, I don't know, man.
And don't you find it funny that we just had a chocolate factory blow up? We've had other food plants get destroyed.
You see? They're trying to institute the mark of the bees. They're trying to control us because the people who will have the food are going to be in control, which is why they blew up Willy Wonka's factory. Not grain, not cone. I love cone. It's cone. None of that. They blew up a chocolate factory because the people need the chocolate. They're getting ready for the end of the world. Yes, those are Paw Patrol posters. Yes. God damn it. Is that what he calls his stink portal? God damn it.
We're having trains of food derail and get ruined. You don't see how the elites or people may be attacking the country's food supply by derailing trains and putting pollution into the air and shit.
Sure. Fuck it, why not?
There was a thing that happened at the Tyson chicken plant. There was a thing that happened recently at a chocolate factory.
That first they went for my chicken, then they went for my chocolate. Motherfuckers. Yeah. Oh, dude, obviously an Illuminati plot. Destabilize the food chain. First the chicken, then the chocolate. They're bringing about the mark of the bees. We'll give him just like 30 more seconds, and we gotta move on.
There's been a few other fucking food production plants that miraculously just blew up with no fucking reason.
Because for funds.
So, what I think is going to happen, people, and it doesn't look good.
Tell me, Emo.
So what they want to do with this chip is they want to set everybody up in a fucking 15-minute cities. Well, everybody's going to say, Emo, what the fuck is a 15-minute city?
What the fuck is a 15 minutes?
Means that when you can get out of this chair or whatever chair you're watching this video on, get in your car and drive anywhere within a 15-minute radius and buy all the shit you need.
Sounds convenient. I love it. Can we do that?
Also, when it comes to that, you're not going to be able to...
Wait, is that bad? Is that a bad thing? What?
Travel across the United States like fucking Emo was able to get on a plane and fly to Denver. That's not going to happen anymore.
Oh.
No. Once the government establishes these...
Do you fly a lot, Emo? Do you travel a lot?
15-minute cities, they're not going to let you fly. They're not going to let you fly internationally or state to state. You got these cop watchers out there. Amagansett Press. Well, not cop watchers, auditors. That goes to post offices. Follow his channel. He's all over the fucking country traveling around with him in this fucking...
All right. I'm tapping out. I'm done with emo. Holy shit. Oh my god. He does fly high, doesn't he? He does. Denver? When Emo goes to Denver, you know, it's fine. Emo's going over to Denver. I got a convention. I did I did see when I was looking for some emo Howling Wolf content for the Roundup, I clicked over on his live tab, and he had... Ooh.
That was for the chocolate joke. That was hilarious.
Thank you very much, T-Champ. Appreciate you. Oh my god. So when I was looking up emo content and I was watching some of his videos, I clicked over on his live tab. Thank you again. That's very, very kind of you. And he had a live stream that said, and I'm going to read it in his voice, "Gonna be a hard week. Out of money for diapers and food." In that order. We all have to live up based on our own priorities, okay? And it might sound like I am casting shade, but in fact, I am fascinated. I am fascinated. Anyway, let's learn how to exit the Matrix. Let's do that. Here we go.
So you're asking me, I thought you was leaving, getting out of the Matrix. I'm glad you're still sharing information. I already left the Matrix. I'm out of the Matrix.
He's out,
baby.
baby.
I don't stress anymore. When something doesn't come my way, you know what I say?
What do you say?
I say it's a good reason it didn't come then because there's something better. This is leaving the Matrix. Realizing that your life, this cowboy hat, this shirt, everything you have, You can't take it with you the day you die. Everything is temporary. So just enjoy life to the fullest. Don't let the matrix control you. You know, the type of music you listen to, peace be upon XXX Titation. He told us about the frequency 432, but we already know that the Nazis changed it to 440 back in the days. You go ahead and look it up. Why? Because it poisons your mind. It keeps you living in this matrix. You know what happened to XXX Titation? Like a week later, they murder him. Yeah, sitting in his Lamborghini. You can Google that. So I'm
see XXX 220 was revealing that the Nazis changed it and then they murdered him in his Lamborghini. Got it. Okay.
telling you, you know, you can leave the matrix. The only way to leave your matrix is to kill your own self. And that doesn't mean committing suicide, boom, nothing like that. No. That means changing your mind, completely. Saying, you know something? Everything I've been told since the time I was born has been nothing but a lie.
Oh.
That's all it's been. Nothing but a lie.
Oh.
Spell school backwards. Look at the definition.
Okay.
To mentally abuse a child.
A child.
People, all those words, everything you see is not the way it's spelled. It's the way it's pronounced.
Oh.
Weekdays. You work weekdays. Weekdays. You see? That's how it sounds. Earn a living. Our earn is where we put our ashes in. Again, once you realize the true and everything, then you will wake up and you will step out of the matrix. That's the only way to do it. Don't let the matrix control you.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay.
Everything is within you, right in here. You don't get on your knees and become a prayed. Who are you praying to? You're not praying to nobody. It's inside of you. Your feelings, your words, your thoughts. It's going to be a reflection.
Your dots.
It's going to come right back at you.
Right back at you.
If you're having problem with your spouse and you start concentrating on problems and more, and she's cheating, she's doing this, she's doing that. Guess what? It has to happen.
I love that you guys are trying to like spell school backwards. Luhooks. Yeah.
Because you are creating it. It's a reflection. So you gotta step out of the matrix. Because I'm leaving this matrix. I'm done with this thing.
I'm done.
That's when you awaken. And awaken means taking charge of yourself, not letting material possessions or anything control you, because everything is temporary. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on my link.
Fair.
Thanks for watching.
Fair. All right. Cool. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 more on the roundup here. But before we get on to that, I've got a little something special that I'm gonna play for you real quick. While I do a speed run bathroom break. So let's see if this is actually even gonna work. Let's see. Y'all see? Yep. Y'all see. All right, hang on. We're gonna do this. This is gonna be the fastest any human being has ever peed. Check this out. Oh.
Make a baby. Go make a baby. Honor your ancestors, honor your life, honor your future, honor everyone who sacrificed to bring you to life. Go be a golden god of this universe and make a human brain. Make a baby. Hold nothing back. Go talk to the girl. Go talk to the guy. Listen, lower your standards until somebody gives you a baby. Make life. Make life. Make thought. Participate and partake with eternity. Do it. Do it. Hold nothing back. Be fertile. Be fecund. Manipulate life, not pixels. Make babies, not excuses. Have the power of your loins, not the twitch of your fingers. Oh!
Just do it! Do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams! Your eggs unfertilized! Do it! Yeah. All right. Anyway, I'm very impressed with myself that I actually managed to pee that fast. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Keep clubbing baby seal says, sir, please stop doing DMT. Or, counterpoint, do more. All right. Let's learn about the Transformers.
You know, so I'm watching the Transformers and I see that the Autobots are working. The Autobots, which represents our people, fighting against the Decepticons, which represents our awakened people, but the Autobots represents our sleeping people. Those.
Wait. Hang on. Whiplash. Getting whiplash on this shit. Hang on.
Fighting against the Decepticons, which represents our awakened people, but
Decepticons are our awakened people.
Autobots represents our sleeping people.
Then the Autobots are our sleeping people. Okay. So the Decepticons are the good guys?
Those who are asleep, and talking about how they want to protect the humans. But then you got the humans, you know, I was watching Revenge of the Fallen, and you had the human representative.
You were watching a Transformers movie. You don't say. Okay.
Representative saying, hey, we don't need you to protect us. All right? And the message is there. They telling our people right there. They don't need you to protect them. Yet still, in their minds, they have this idea that they own this realm, that they own this planet. All right?
Okay, but if you're talking about the humans, yes, the humans, they are native to Earth. If we're talking about the Transformers mythos, which I embarrassingly know a lot about, this is the human beings' planet, and the Decepticons and the Autobots are aliens from a different world, Cybertron, and they are not of this world, so the humans do have more claim.
Now, our planet is colossal. We're going to talk about our planet a little later. All right?
All right.
But they have this idea that they own this realm.
Yeah.
And this is literally an atrocity.
What?
Literally, you know, an atrocity is a very serious crime. It's a very serious allegation. I mean, it's huge.
I think you're thinking about the GoBots. GoBots are the Kmart version of Transformers. GoBots. Autobots were like, I am Optimus Prime.
And this is an atrocity because they think that they own, and this is why they do whatever they want to do. And we got so many of our own people fighting against their own. You got so many of our people, you know, Brother Khalid, and that was a young lady that came on, and while he was doing the telephone, and she was talking about how our people will rather go and mate outside of themselves, and Brother Khalid said he said it so vividly, just the way I would say it. He said, why are you going outside of your species to mate? And he says, what happens when you mate outside your species and your offspring decide that they don't want to be with anyone that looks like you?
I thought we were talking about Transformers. What the fuck? I thought we were talking about Transformers. And now you're talking about, like, mixed race familial. What would, like, a half Transformer, half human being baby even look like? Like, okay, no, wait, I've seen this movie, Tetsuo the Iron Man. It doesn't end well. Listen, let's just cut to the chase. It's a bad idea. Bad idea. Does that mean I'm supporting his argument? Ooh. Is getting a bit Nick Fuentes? It kind of is. I know. It super is. It super is. it should be pointed out that the name of this video is Saxons Think They Own This Realm. Remedy H, this guy, is very racist.
And then they go and mate with another species. Therefore, your generation has been wiped out. These Saxons are telling us, they told us in the movie, Revenge of the Fallen, we don't need you to protect us.
Oh.
And our people are still doing this. You got, what's her name? Isis Wisdom. She up there protecting these Saxons.
Jeff, why remind you of that movie? What, Tetsuo the Iron Man? Drill penis, drill penis, drill penis. That movie's fucking awesome. I am a big fan of extreme Asian horror. Big fan. In fact, you know what? If there are any crazy cinephiles out there, that's something that I love. That's something that I really, truly appreciate. Extreme Asian cinema. Big fan. Big fan. That's my jam. Love that kind of stuff. Just putting it out there into the ether. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go a little bit lighter. We're in the pipe. We're 5x5. We're on our way. We got some fun shit going on. So I found this. I think somebody sent me this. Now this is a twofer, a two-parter. We've got this guy, and then what he reminded me of. This guy is training for the inevitable apocalypse when he has to fend off many enemies at the same time. So I fixed the music so we're not going to get hit by a copyright strike. Look at this weapon. This absolute weapon of a man. Incredible. Incredible. Can you imagine this person fending off the hordes of people coming at him? Incredible. Not since Sensei Seagal have I seen somebody utterly destroy an opponent with such colossal talent. All right. Anyway, but that reminded me of the Gravy Seal. And I think maybe I showed the Gravy Seal before, but we're going to look at the Gravy Seal again. Here we go. Here we go. Also, fix the sound on this one, too. Incredible. Incredible. Listen. The cross, the belly bounce, using him as a human shield, stab, turning around, click, 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 click. Now, listen. You might say, anybody out there who's ever fired a gun, that guns have recoil and that he's just using airsoft, to which I say, shut up. Shut up. I don't really have anything to say to counter that, but shut up. This man is a weapon. A weapon. This is the Gravy Seal. This man can destroy literally anybody at all fucking times. All you have to do is crowd around him, stay completely motionless and not defend yourself, and he will fucking annihilate you. He will fucking dispatch you with extreme fucking prejudice. This motherfucker is an absolute goddamn John Wick nightmare. As long as you're standing completely still. But still. Huh? Huh? Look! I would not want to get between that guy and a fucking double quarter pounder, okay? I wouldn't want to. That dude will fucking kill me. He will fucking kill me. All right, Steven Rodriguez. Steven Rodriguez still doing his thing.
Part 3.
So, my name is Officer Butler with RPD. So, have you been inside the store? Easy Palm?
So go ahead. What issue would that cause?
Well, the issue with the cause is if you were trespassed from the property.
So trespassing, describe that.
Trespassing means when you are told by an agent of the property or owner of the property that you are no longer allowed back in the property.
So what's property? Because we don't own
Sir,
anything.
I need you to stand back from me, okay?
We don't own
I need you
anything.
to stand back, so I'm not going to ask you again, please, okay?
So what are you gonna do? Fuck me up?
No.
Oh, how you doing, sir?
I met you before. All right, sir. There's no need for you to seriously
Yeah, I met you before. Yeah, sure.
escalate this whole situation. Okay?
So one question. So one question.
Can I see your ID, please?
Yes, you can. One question.
Can I see your ID?
Yes, you can.
If I see your ID, I'll ask you a question.
The question is, guns kill children dead.
That has nothing to do with this.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
That's your identity card, not your ID. But why do you always come to this property and do the same thing?
Well, because I'm trying.
Why do you keep fucking doing this? Why? Why do you keep coming to this one fucking convenience store and doing the same shit over and over?
Trying to save children's lives.
Sir, ID, please.
So, damn, I'm trying to take videos, and
I'm trying to get your identification.
So are you in a rush?
Realize that when you are the subject of a police investigation, you have to identify yourself. Refusing
My
to do
name is
so
Dr. Rodriguez, Steven Rodriguez. Okay?
Sir, can you please see your ID and just stop making things difficult, please?
Difficult?
Yes,
I'm being
you are.
difficult?
Being very respectful of this whole
I'm trying to get my license up.
stuff, and you're being very ridiculous.
Oh, I'm being ridiculous?
Yes, you are.
For trying to save children's lives?
Thank you. Anytime.
I'm being ridiculous for trying to save children's lives.
I didn't say you were ridiculous.
So do you want to save children's lives or not?
That has nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does. It does. Guns kill.
Listen.
I don't need to listen.
Okay.
I just want to see what y'all going to do. I'm going to leave. I told them I was going to leave. I came here to inform them.
You do realize you've been to this property multiple times, doing the same thing over and over.
Do you know what aiding and abetting child abuse is?
Do it right now.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You're aiding and abusing. You're aiding and abetting.
Okay.
Look it up. So do you know what child abuse is? No, you don't. Because you don't see it. Because you do not see. You are a Nazi. Look up CIA paperclip. I told you that the last time.
I will give Steven Rodriguez one thing. Motherfucker's ballsy. Very, very ballsy. Very, very ballsy. Just randomly go up to a bunch of cops every now and then and be like, "You're a Nazi. You're a fucking Nazi." I wouldn't do that. I don't need to deliver. I don't need to invite that kind of shit onto my fucking life. I'm good. You a Nazi. All right, so we got two left. The last one has P. The other one, this next one does not. I'm just giving you guys content warnings, that sort of thing. But this actually really does piss me off. So let's watch this one. Hate this kind of shit, dude.
Who are you here with?
My mother and my brother.
Where's your mother and brother? Where are they at? Yeah, so what's going on with them? Hey, Forerunners, because we're real short on time, can you guys help me with these people?
Yo, damn.
Just go ahead, we gotta pray for folks. 1 second, man.
A lot of manifesting.
Yeah, I see that. Do you forgive? Do you forgive your parents? You do? You want to be free? Stay right here. Open your hands. Open your hands. Stay right here. Stay right here. Look at that.
Daniel moving his hand in faith to cast the demon out of the child. Okay. This is the kind of shit that pisses me off. This is the kind of shit that really makes me fucking mad. Really mad. Let's watch a little bit more. Is he trying to do like an awkward TikTok dance?
Mighty name of Jesus. Mighty name of Jesus. Mighty name of Jesus. Mighty name of Jesus. Come out of her life. Every unclean spirit attacking her. Out. Mighty name of Jesus.
This poor girl is so confused.
Mighty name of Jesus. Yep. That's right. You have no power. You have no power.
Okay. All right. So this is I left this for the end of the roundup because this is the kind of thing that like drives me absolutely fucking crazy. Now we like to have a lot of fun on the roundup. We like to watch a bunch of deliverance sort of things and sort of exorcism sorts of things and that sort of thing. Like it's fine. It's fine. If you are a random ass fucking dickhead and you're just deciding that like whatever is wrong with my life, it's not my fault actually, it's fucking demons. It's demons. Things are going wrong in my life. I wish they were better. I wish there was some way that I could get like deliverance. I've got some extra fucking money. I want to give it to some random ass dickhead. Fine. I am infested with demons. Okay, I've got demons. So I'm going to pay some fucking jackass, some random motherfucker that just knows the right kind of way to do societal conditioning, the right kind of peer pressuring in the fucking crowd, the right way to like prime you and get you keyed into the kind of shit, this hypnotic fucking suggestion thing where you're going to have this religious experience, this kind of like evocation of all the things that are wrong in your life, and instead of actually addressing the things yourself, all the things that you do wrong or the different behaviors that you could otherwise correct yourself, you're just going to go and blame it on demons and have this random fucking dickhead show up and exorcise you from your demons. That's fine. You're an adult. You're an adult. You're a consenting adult. You have every legal and moral ability to be as much of a dumb fuck as you want. Spend your money on whatever stupid shit you want. For fuck's sake, Emo Howling Wolf is making himself poor because he likes to sexually shit his pants. I'm not judging. I don't give a fuck. And honestly, people who pay for people to exorcise you of your demons are the same as some dude who pays so he can poop his pants. It's the same fucking thing. Fine. Shit your pants, pay for a dude to get your demons out of you. That's okay. That little girl doesn't know any better. You fucking scum. You pieces of fetid dog shit. You goddamn boot scrapings on the fucking taint of humanity. You pieces of shit. It's one thing to grift off of regular ass adults, but it's another to drag a child into your indoctrination center and rather than teach them the very, very good and appropriate lesson that things don't always go the right way and there are choices that we can make to make our lives better, but instead blame things on demons. And instead we need to pay money to a bunch of shitheads to fix our fucking lives. You cocksuckers. And not the good kind of cocksuckers. You know what I'm talking about. You pieces of shit. I fucking hate people like this. Keep children away from preachers. Is that too spicy for everyone? In this modern day and age when everybody's freaking out because a couple of people in weird costumes want to read children's books to kids, keep kids away from these fuckers. These people will ruin their brains. This is fucked up. This is grooming. Fuck. Fucking Christ. I swear to fucking God. Anyway, I'm done. I wanted to rant on my birthday. Thank you very much for listening. This has been my TED Talk. Anyway. One last video. Content warning. It contains pee. So let's do it.
What's up, yogis? I just did some coaching,
Yay.
and my manhood is super charged up. Thus, my Urine will also be charged in many ways, physically and spiritually, with divine masculine chi. So, one thing you can do is you can Reiki your Urine to increase its life-giving propensities even more. And the way you do that is you just release into a jar. Gotta be careful with my words here on Instagram. Release into a jar, and then you basically just bless it. Now it's very yellow because I take tons of B vitamins.
Gotta take all the bees. You know, if ever since I got the mark of the bees, my urine is very yellow. My mark of the bees makes my urine very yellow. Hi, baby. Come here. You gotta take off? All right, give me a hug. I know. You're off to go be awesome karaoke DJ. Everybody say thank you, Mike, in the chat. Thank you, buddy. I love you.
Happy birthday.
All right, later, buddy.
Thank you for this, Jeff. I had to turn 35 to learn about the hidden agenda behind Lou HC's and Wi-Fi-induced ed. I am now a changed woman. Also, thanks to everyone for the sweet birthday wishes. Remember to make babies, not excuses, and like the stream.
It's good. Yeah. Remember to make babies, not excuses, and like the stream. Absolutely. I love you, Cats and Lady, and thank you so much. Happy birthday. I'm glad that we share a very similar birthday. It's pretty fantastic. Peeny. Come on. We gotta finish this. We gotta finish this Wild Naked Man video, baby. Yes, we do. Oh, shit. Hang on, baby. Hang on.
For my nervous system so I can deal with haters. So basically you just put it there and you just feel the beautiful yin energy from Mother Earth rising up into it.
Yes.
And the divine starfire heavenly energy of heaven coming down. Oh! And then you just drink it.
Oh. Then you just guzzle it.
Wow. Oh, my vas deferens tubules are really activated when I drink that. This is an amazing practice.
Wait,
it's called
no.
Shivambu.
Disregard preaching. Again, happy birthday. Less than 3 to you all.
Less than 3 to you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you so much.
And when I was living in India and studying yoga, I was really curious to learn that most of ancient yoga was not asana or postures. It was drinking your urine and sticking your fingers up your butt and swirling it around 9 times to get the extra out.
Yeah. There we go. Come on. Let's do, actually, we're going to keep it at this. Here. No. There we go. We got to go up. People. What a good girl you are. What a good girl. Aw. Best dog ever. Hi, baby. Yeah, I know. I've been stuck in this room for 3 hours. You haven't seen me. I know, baby. I know. She needs attention so bad right now. I know, baby. I'll hang out with you in just a minute. Go on. Go see Matt. Go on. Cool. All right. So, well, that is my birthday roundup. My fit managed to stay tight. My cut seemed not too terribly bad. Letting everybody know, though, that yet again, the April roundup is going to be weird because the next roundup is going to be in like 2 weeks because at the time that I should be doing the roundup, I'm going to be like in the dirty South. I'll be like in Tennessee, Mississippi, like that kind of area, doing my other job. But I want to thank you guys very much from the bottom of my heart so much for coming back and hanging out with me on the roundup. As always, I've had a fantastic time. It's a very nice way. You can hear it in my throat. Listen, you guys want the flapjacks, or do you want the biscuits and gravy with your breakfast special? There we go. Much better. Let's lubricate with some wine. Had a fantastic roundup. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you coming back every single month, just having a good time. It's a good way to just mark that like slowly plodding procession of time that will swallow us all. And I appreciate you. I love you. You guys are fantastic. What are you making fun of me and my accents for? Do not make fun of me and my accents. The next thing you know, I'm going to start doing my bad Irish accent. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye to all of you. I hope you have a fantastic time. We will see you next time in about 2 weeks on the next Wingnut Roundup. All right, my laddies, we're out of here. Goodbye. Bye. Mark at the bees. The bees.
Yeah. And you won't stop. And you don't stop. And you won't stop. I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing ass. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack. Lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging the bucket at niggas like I was duck hunting. Coming out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit.